Or we'll fix you in post.
Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to this episode of The Bard's McGuffin. So, I'm just double checking to make sure everything is actually set up right. It is. Cool. Cool. Alright, we're using the right microphone this time.
Woo!
I'm in the DM seat in the new location.
Aw, man.
And I'm quite enjoying it. So,
Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely.
in the last episode
But if you're
of the
DM, it's
official
okay.
thing,
Not the official one,
We
not mine.
almost all died.
almost everyone died.
Dude, it was
And
so
then only
weak.
one person died.
Steern had a moment where he considered taking you all up and decided that, you know what, he actually doesn't really hate not a human and also not a human, and you weren't there and you ran away, so he decided to just kill the jerk who was trash talking him.
And
So we
chucked
did-
his daughter off a tower.
Yes, you did. Threatened to pour lava down her throat.
Yeah,
That would have been fun.
I'm
so-
offended.
So, thanks to some quick thinking from Gregory, and a lucky failed save on Steern's part, unlucky for him, Sue and Gregory took turns stabbing him to death.
Killed
And you finished him off.
And she
Did
finished him off with a
Okay.
kiss.
Killed my dad.
Remember you kissed him.
I held him for
Oh, yeah!
Oh wait, do
right.
they
That's
know
the way
about
you
chip
do it.
calls?
That's the
Not-
way I kill people.
Sort of. Not really.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this is so cool.
Meanwhile, Hannah needs to have her cards.
Yeah, I need my cards.
Oh wait, that
Why
was mine.
does it say
Oh, look.
16, then 17?
Are these
What?
yours? No, that doesn't make sense.
But why does it say
What are
16, then
Whose are these?
17?
17 is if you're holding a shield or something. Oh wait, what is this?
Oh,
And
it's
these will give
because-
me a plus
Oh,
two.
that's the paladin cards.
Ask
But we don't
them.
need those.
I don't know.
Oh,
Isn't it because you have a special
where's mine? Oh, can you hand me
weapon that if you're
Oh.
holding it,
You might have something
Could you
where you
hand
have
me
to
the
hold one
card
weapon
thing?
or something
Thank
to get
you.
a bonus to your AC.
and that?
But this is a plus 2.
Well, that's something
This
else.
doesn't
No, I'm
matter.
saying like you might have something in here.
I
But
thought
I don't see
no,
it.
didn't Captain Sue start off with like a special like
what?
rapier dagger combo that she had both of them? She got +1 to her AC or something
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
it's dual wielding. I got it.
It's the
Thank you, Micah.
dual wielding fighting
Who's-
style anyway.
Oh, These are
Sam, do you
your
need
character
extra d6s
You don't need those.
for your sneak attacking?
I'll be fine.
Cool.
All the
For
d6s.
her snack attack.
Yours
Anybody
is
else want
my
D6s?
rose key.
I
D6s
don't
D6s are
think
for
I need any
losers. I use
mean-
D4s.
Watch this.
I actually use a lot of d4s too.
Those are my hit dice.
No, look.
D4s, d10s, and d8s.
Oh, I like
Mine
the 6s,
is
but
How
I'm
many
good.
hit points
Anyway,
do you have?
Guys, so
Me?
Yeah, you,
60.
yay, you have
Gregory,
a little under
there.
3 times as many hit points as I do.
call.
Thank you.
Suggestions.
So, Tater, go to bed.
Here's my
The dog ruins our audio. So, Seven was shot with an arrow that had a message on it telling them, the party,
right.
That was
to
funny.
meet in a field at 3 o'clock. Some of them went there early,
right.
and they were surprised when a tower came hurtling out of the sky, landing right in front of them.
That's right. It almost crushed us like the Wizard of Oz.
A werewolf, a
Wizard of Oz never got
blue-skinned
crushed.
female archer,
She said like
and
in the
a half-orc wearing a very bedazzled crown challenged them all. They proceeded to kill a lot of them except for the blue female who escaped while they weren't looking. The tower is still currently in the field, and Halen was killed by a lightning bolt to the face and 2 hammer strikes to the chest.
Ow.
He was carried back to town
Right.
Yes.
by
Dragon
Gregory,
You weren't killed with
losing a
that.
boot on the way, where he was met at the city gate by. He's met at the city gate by. Oh, jeez, it's been so long.
Stefan.
Stefan, thank you.
Right. Yes. 'cause
Who
I remember his name
intimidated,
because I hate him.
who intimidated Gregory into giving him the body. They had a nice funeral for him.
Oh, it was so sad.
it was
And Gar had to explain the concept of mortality to his daughter, Lay? Yeah.
Lael.
Lael. So, meanwhile, in a separate part of the kingdom, in a separate part of the land,
Level 20,
Spriggan is out looking for his long-lost friend Torin, and as he's going around, he finds a rat. Now, speaking with this rat, he realizes that the rat's hungry, and you know what? Spriggan's a little peckish himself. So they go out and look for food, and they go by the Wretch and Catch. They find a small hole in the wall, and they dive deep into the larders. After some run-ins with the establishment's owner, they are able to pilfer some food and leave. At which point, Torn forgets why Springer forgets why he's there, and goes off again wandering. At the same time, Chikal running about in the wilds, trying to either prepare or distance herself, or get away from the city to protect them, or maybe just because she felt, you know, like the wilds was a better place for her. Sees over the hill an attractive-looking human man doing battle with some werewolves, and this man has 2 shields. Deciding that she wanted to impress him and help him in the fight, she drew a card.
Dear me. I grow... What?
What is it?
Is it the one bad card in the deck?
No,
No, it's
No,
not.
it's the one that Gregory had.
Oh no.
What did I have?
Alright, I grow 3 feet taller,
Oh,
which means that I
Wait.
am now 9 feet tall.
she has the same. I thought she had a different
I
deck.
don't know.
Does
Yeah,
it have the
it's
same
different
one,
deck, so it's a very similar one.
Yeah.
Similar ones.
I am now
Yeah.
9 feet tall, and I have... Darn it.
Oh, and the battery died.
Minimum roll.
Very close.
Oh, and the battery's on the other one.
Rondon!
Is
On
Anya
forest.
still being picked
That's
up?
what I'm gonna take next time.
I want to erase it
Check
because
myself.
it's temporary, so I just put like a additional plus
Let's
one.
make a note.
Alphabetical. And alphabetical by level. Or first by level, then
Mhm.
by alphabetical.
And then you
That
roll a
makes
d4
sense.
again.
That means I should have just passed the one I need.
Gotta love having a +0s in all my intelligence skills.
So all your strength rolls are gonna have additional plus one.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened?
Oh, for how many days?
Everyone died.
For 1 day!
She ate a mushroom.
So she's 3 feet taller, has plus 1 strength for 1 day.
So basically, she ate a mushroom.
She's just really, really hoping that Torin is into giant Jesus.
I have a thing for Amazons.
I'm missing the one card I need.
Not as far as I'm aware,
Last time you said no was the wrong one.
You guys might be
because that was a different power cube I was using. And anyway, so Torin, you were fighting some werewolves where you saw this rather large woman bounding down the hill. Large sword in one hand at the moment. She's charged down right there next to you, and she helps you fight off the werewolves.
Thank you, ma'am.
You see my friend Spriggan?
My name's Torin. I'm trying to find my friend Spriggan. He looks like this. And I pull out a sketchbook with a drawing of a cheery-looking man with curly brown hair, bare feet, and a little fancy-looking vest.
Oh yeah, hi, my name is Chikal. I'm not usually this tall, that rhymed. That's not that word.
I'd like to note you have both fought together, the werewolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I've heard a lot about you, actually, Mr. Torin.
Oh, really?
Yes. I've been on adventures with your friend Spriggan, as it so happens.
Can you tell me where he is?
Which way is behind me the village?
Sure.
That way.
Excellent.
Back in the village. He should be actually a place, you know, the Sitting Duck in the town of wherever that place is called. Tierentown.
Can't say that I've heard of it, ma'am.
Well, he's probably there with the rest of our party. We kind of adopted him. That was my fault. Kind of an accident. I thought I was dreaming, and there was this little guy, and then I woke up and realized I wasn't dreaming. That didn't make sense. Anyway. Yeah. So, you come here often?
Can't say been.
Is she hitting on him?
Can't say I've
Probably.
been in this part of the area before, ma'am. I've been. Well, you see, I was shipwrecked a while back on the on the eastern side of the island, and well,
Same!
really,
Yeah. You meet the monks?
You were on the west side of the island,
Oh, was
because that's how compasses work.
Okay, I don't know.
You shipwrecked on the
Southwest.
Oh,
Southwest. And
If I had my map with me,
Paul's not good at this.
I could show you where it is.
and Sprig and I got separated, and I've been trying to find him ever since.
Well, I can lead you to him if you want.
I would greatly. I would greatly appreciate that, ma'am.
So we start heading back. Oh my goodness, Jakal is giving directions. This is going to be a disaster.
He has some.
I do have a map.
Speaking of which,
I pull
I'll
out
be right
the
back.
map and look for it because I don't have it.
You have a map because you took it off of Ingress's cold, dead body. And he took it off of Helen's warm hands.
Now also cold.
He just says,
Now also cold. Too soon.
Nah, that's fine. So, tell me, what are you doing out in the middle of nowhere?
Well, it's been really weird with my friends lately, and I decided that I needed some time to just clear my head and not be attacked by demon monsters, and I was kind of tired of getting impaled, so I came out here.
It's been like a month since we've actually
Oh,
used any of these things. So, anyway.
I just told Torin that I was sick and tired of getting impaled and fighting off demons, so I decided to go on a walk.
This is the wrong map.
There's a map of the island. I don't have a map of the city. Well,
But
it's
no,
in
this
here.
is the wrong map. The map I was using actually has the town on it.
Yeah, this is a bad map.
This is the wrong map then.
Whatever.
Well, jeez.
I think
It's
you're
over
fine.
here. We
Yeah.
can't-
Fine,
we can't-
jeez.
Okay, that's
Okay,
right.
Don't look at
back
the secrets.
to you.
I don't know what the secrets are, but
Which way are we coming from, Ben?
Let's say you're to the you're to the east, so you're coming back west.
Okay. Are we gonna pass the tower?
No, you're not that far out. We'll say.
Okay. Cool, so we're like here-ish.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
So we start going to Tyrion Town, and I'm using my extra height to help me scout out the landscape.
Okay. You make your way back with no incident.
Cool.
You head directly back to the dock.
Yep.
Okay. So you head into the dock.
Oh wow, we made it there and didn't die. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to get us back to where we are right now.
It's because I'm here.
oh,
I keep everybody safe.
Burn.
So you get to the dock.
Hey guys, this is my new friend Torin.
Who's at the
Are we
dock?
all, yeah. Are we all just in
I
there?
think you guys.
I think we're all at
Let's
the
say you all came back to the dock
Okay.
For the funeral.
after the funeral.
I would assume I'd be at the dock, since I'm here. Otherwise I'd be in the ocean.
So Chakal walks in, and you guys see someone else standing with her, a man in man wearing red and white leather armor, short black hair,
Do we recognize
carrying
him?
2 shields, and having a
Can I roll history
a
to
torn
recognize
flag
him?
My character's met
tied
to
across
call,
his
right?
waist.
Nope.
Also,
You're,
no,
hazmat.
unless we
Oh.
just recognize him.
I didn't remember.
Can we roll history to see if we
I
remember
don't
who
think
this is
so.
from
'Cause
I've never
Spriggan's
met.
drawings?
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know. I couldn't see Spriggan's drawing.
Where are
read
you
his
again?
handwriting.
You
Fisherman.
recognize this man. You've seen him
The fisherman
quite a bit.
warlock.
Oh, good.
Okay.
'cause I did not roll
Oh,
that.
hello. And you must be Torin.
I think we met like once, and that was it.
I don't think
In the flesh.
If you guys want to put yourselves in your
No.
room.
Oh, wait, are we in our room
We're
or down
upstairs.
I don't know.
I
Are you
thought-
upstairs or downstairs?
We just walked
We
in
just walked in
downstairs.
downstairs.
And we're
Yeah,
like,
we all are just
yo.
in-
All right.
Downstairs.
Well, hey, put yourselves.
there? I'm dancing on tables.
Where do you want to be?
Near the bar. That is definitely where I want to be.
So is Spriggan here or is Gar here or are they both here?
I will put the.
Spriggan is on his way back, and
Okay.
Gar can be there if he wants to be there.
Gar doesn't have to be there.
All right.
It comes in pints.
It comes in pints. I'm getting one.
All right. So y'all are there. You're at the table. You take a look and see that everyone looks a little glum.
What happened?
And you'll notice that Chakal is bending over not to hit her head on the ceiling. So.
Oh yeah.
What happened, guys? What did I miss?
Oh, someone died.
I look around and notice that
It was what's his name?
Halen is not here. Is Tessa there?
No, she's been
She's still
kidnapped.
Oh, she's
Still
Remember?
gone.
So, yeah.
Like,
oh my
you
goodness!
You were there.
Tessa?
Kelton. What was his race?
Still gone.
I'm so
Asmar.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
What happened to Tessa?
Remember, you were here. She was
You were
kidnapped.
here. She got kidnapped. You got stabbed.
I know. I'm going to assume that she died for some reason. Because I'm Chakal.
It's-
What
No.
happened to the baby?
Oh, Tessa's
Doesn't
been
he
You
have
have
a
a, you have a 10 intelligence. That doesn't make any
Tessa.
sense.
She's probably dead.
Who is this one? I haven't heard of this person.
She got kidnapped a little while ago.
Ah.
Okay, so she's still kidnapped.
Yes.
As far as we know.
So that means Halon's dead.
Yes, that's
That's
correct.
correct.
He died.
Oh,
In battle.
okay.
It was a most violent and brutal death.
Well, you all look so sad. I figured it was Tessa.
Tessa wasn't important to
Is this Halon fellow not a friend of yours?
You're really
Yes, he
annoying.
is. He's a very good
I
friend.
just did not
Quite a
know
nice
very
fellow, in
well.
fact. It is really a bummer. But alas, we were up against someone that we couldn't defeat. Well, actually, never mind. We were up
We did
against
defeat
someone.
him.
We were up against someone that was just
Incredibly strong.
a bit more than
We
our.
nearly all died.
Above your weight.
Yes,
Wow.
indeed.
Must have been a fearsome warrior indeed.
Mm.
What do you look like?
I'm sorry for your loss.
It's just too bad.
He was a great fighter. Would have been very useful.
Poor Stefan, though, he was very disappointed. Not disappointed. He was very. Yes. He didn't seem like he was doing well. Has anyone seen him recently?
Nobody cares about Stefan. We don't like Stefan.
Gregory cares about Stefan. Gregory.
Looks like
Hey,
Stefan
don't
sounds like Stefan. Better kill him.
Well, Halon's gone now.
Nobody
There's
protecting
no
you
one
now,
to
boy.
protect you now.
Gosh,
What do you
Except
want me to
up the height difference.
gosh, starts bringing this neutral good alignment.
That can be trade.
But anyway, guys, I found Torrin.
What?
Spriggan at this moment walks in.
Oh, yay.
That's
Awesome.
I like walk underneath Jakal and like, I couldn't find Torin anywhere. Have you guys have any clues
Oh,
as to
hello,
where he
little
might
man.
be?
Well, little friend. It's been a while.
Torin!
I'm going to reach down and lift up Spriggan.
Up with his hand.
Been off having adventures without me, have you?
Well, I didn't mean to. There was quite a wind when we got shipwrecked.
Was indeed. Sorry that I wasn't able to find you sooner.
I'm
It's
sorry
been-
that nobody knows who you are.
It's all right. I'm not such a big deal over here as I am back home.
Well, we'll soon change that. Oh, also, I now know how to transform into other things.
Really? What kind of things?
Well, I could show you, but you know, I could only do that twice and then I have to take a nap.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I can swim now.
Good for you. Good for you.
Also, I'm a lot better at helping you out.
That will be much appreciated.
My stats have improved.
I've improved in my hit points.
I'm
At this
starting to slip into a Dobby accent, which is not what I did before.
At this moment, you see a very festive half-orc peeks his head in the door. Hello guys. I'm back in town for more entertainment. He looks around, sees that there's nobody else in there besides you guys. Oh, okay, it's just you. I have some letters from the Temple of Lore. I have one for Sue,
Yes! I have mail!
and I have one for I guess for Halon.
Helen's
He's
dead.
He's
Who?
oh.
Your other
The
friend.
tall angel-y dude that we don't like.
Who's in charge?
I'll
We
take
didn't
the letter.
like him?
Alright, and also
I
for
didn't.
you. It's your lucky day. Sorry for your loss.
Was he my bank?
Bye.
Ah, yes, about that.
So, you mean somebody broke into
No,
my
no,
bank?
I still have your money.
Okay.
I think I have it. Hold on.
And I love this seal so much.
Yes,
Your
I still
rose.
have your money.
I'll be taking Spring. I'll be taking Spring's money. Thank you.
pulled out the bag of holding to you.
There's 175 gold pieces in case that helps.
I would assume it's also in its
Can
own little bag.
175 gold pieces
Whoa, 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 whoa,
fit into your
whoa.
hand?
Yes.
No, I don't want to break the thing.
They come in stacks of 200.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Wait, so if you demand it and it can't fit in your hand, it's just like shoot out of the bag?
Like a lotto slot.
So now you're gonna have to keep track of Spring's money.
So what does your letter say, Sue?
Well,
Since you're keeping track of it, I don't think I have to keep track of it
it
anymore.
says congratulations on the
Especially
orc
considering how
situation.
Spring
Let's
doesn't
hope it
buy
lasts.
things,
Jims
really.
has been doing research on the Kraken, trying to find a way to kill it. The kids become obsessed. I've included his notes. Dimitri says hi. Nick Henry. Heard you got a boat. Good job. From Frank.
Was that your letter or was that?
This one's mine.
Yeah.
Turn into
A pretty weird letter for stuff for Helen.
Wait,
I
Frank?
can turn into a foreign
What Frank?
bear girl.
That
I
was
can
my
turn
crew
into a
member.
unicorn.
One of them.
Oh,
I wouldn't know.
that Frank.
Unicorn and Paula?
Yes.
I was
So,
thinking. Oh, I was thinking Francis, not Frank.
There you go.
we rode around on it when we were in
That's
Scotland.
right.
Thanks.
I'm a bit ready to cry.
Tessa?
The seals are
It's
so
from
beautiful,
Okay,
but I
honey.
hate having to
I
break
found
them.
a way to send
what?
a letter
It's
to
from
you.
Gath's sister.
Turns out that sealing wax actually won't
Oh
together.
my gosh, please don't. I
Wait,
will
what did
cry.
you say it was from?
Gath's sister.
I would cry. I would cry. Don't do that.
That computer should have just been Gath.
It's from Gath, Lael, and
No.
Tessa.
Oh no.
They're all the same person.
That's weird.
Except Gath is better.
Dengar, I think not.
Well, it's got the McGuffin.
Oh, it's from the College of Law.
This is from Brother
Useful
Lawrence.
information.
Who's Brother Lawrence?
He was the guy with sort of the southern accent who helped you around the place.
I'm
There's lots of
going
important
to.
information that I don't remember.
I'm going to ask Chakal and Gregory since they were there. and
Chakal doesn't know anything about the quest we're on.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was
I
not there.
have no
I
idea what's
wouldn't say
happening.
Gregory.
Sue.
Look, this is from Brother Lawrence.
The last two original quest members.
Oh,
wow.
I
I'm
didn't
technically
care about it
original.
either.
That is true.
I just want to leave.
I'm
This is
technically
about-
original. I
you
just don't know what's
guys-
happening.
You guys had planned for your two characters anyways, right?
It wasn't like from the beginning we had this
No,
plan.
not from the beginning. It's all planned from the beginning.
These characters weren't even planned together. It was just they got
Oh, it
meshed
just
together.
happened.
Yeah.
They got meshed onto together after the fact.
Mithril man.
After our concepts were made.
No!
I pop in and start reading over your shoulder
What is
because
it?
I'm tall.
No!
Can you just read it out loud, please?
Okay, so this is from Brother Lawrence. It says, sounds like you have made a name for yourselves, though it is unclear if that name is Sylph Ragnarok or the storied Swashbucklers. We have heard you had a run-in with the thief. We believe he will try to activate the book's full power. The book has many safeguards, but there are ways around them. If he finds all of the following pieces, we've lost. He needs the pen and magic ink. The pen is made with an angel's feather and a mithril nib. The ink is made with kraken's ink and dragon's blood. Contained in a magic bottle.
Any magic bottle.
Any magic bottle. Make, find, steal, or destroy these parts, but keep them out of his hands, Brother Lawrence.
What's about this magic book?
Why would we make
This
I vaguely
What
remember
is-
so
something
did you
about
actually read
this.
that aloud to the
Your-
characters?
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
this your quest you have all been on?
Wait, we're on a
Stop
quest?
this thief.
This is why we were sent here, from the Temple of War. The McGuffin was stolen from them, and we're here to find it. Because somebody stole it, and whoever it is evil and probably going to use it for their own ill gain. So we're here to steal it back.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
I didn't know we were on a quest.
I certainly hope this wasn't for privileged ears only.
I think
Welcome
they're
to the
privileged.
quest. Welcome to the community.
So what exactly is going on?
The end of the world, I guess, or something. But we're going
Well.
to stop it, right, Torin?
Darn straight we are.
Darn Newton.
Language.
Well, you see, this fellow that, well, perhaps you should be caught up. Well, see, first we heard about this McGuffin that can basically write into existence anything that the writer so chooses, and, well, it's been stolen, and so we're not sure who did that, but well, we think we know now because, you see, there was this fellow who sort of broke into the cathedral over there and stole the, what was it? Rod of Resurrection, I believe. Wait, no. Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Yeah. And we tried to stop him, but unfortunately couldn't. And then he kidnapped Hallen, the fellow who died. He kidnapped his wife in order to make a statement. Wait, what had we done before that? I forget.
He's an amazing storyteller.
You had a run-in with Captain Miranda. You burned down a fort full of bandits.
Oh
No,
yeah,
but-
that was fun.
Anyways.
Some of them live.
Wait, did Gregory know about Hallen's inquiries?
Which ones?
He was unaware of the entire thing with the
'Cause
party
isn't
because
that
the only
when-
people
isn't
who
that what
knew
triggered
were
it?
Spriggan, who doesn't remember,
Uh-huh.
Tessa, who was kidnapped, and
Right.
Hallen, who was dead.
That's
This is important.
was that important information?
Kind of.
We should probably find Tessa.
Or, cast, modify memory on Spriggan.
Yeah.
Remember!
Guys,
If only we had a
I
utility
think I might
caster.
have found a way to kill the Kraken.
How?
Hey, I'm a utility caster.
Just
Well,
want to remember on yourself.
Jim's, one of my crewmates, has been doing research on the Kraken, and what we really need as a Kraken killer, it is a man in service to the gods and a sword that kills the Kraken. And we can make the blade, we just need all of the items. Yes,
Cool.
we can.
Interesting.
So we have
What's
a.
a kraken?
It's a big sea monster.
It almost tore me in half.
It's kind of it's like an octopus but infinitely bigger and whatever.
Second
You ever
question,
seen-
what's an octopus?
It's like a squid, but
I take
it's
a
not
moment
as...
and I on the back of one of the letters I sketch out a Kraken form.
Roll.
It looks like this, and it eats
Dexterity?
boats. It's really, really big,
I know I've asked this before, but what's a boat?
The
It's
boat
like
is
a car.
the boat's
like a bathtub.
like a what?
a car.
Spriggan. It's like a
It's
bathtub,
what- it's
but the
like-
water's on the outside.
It's what we came to the island on. It's a
Okay.
thing we were using, and the Kraken is what wrecked that ship.
Okay.
You wrecked your ship as
Remember,
well.
large tentacles.
You
Scary.
guys were
The
talking
big
about a
viney
Kraken
things?
too?
Hmm?
The big viney things.
Yes.
Okay.
I like Spriggan.
I know. It's adorable.
All right. Well,
Yes, he is. You can see him over there.
Oh, he's so cute.
what are our current objectives then?
Kill the Kraken. Find
So
some
what are
stuff.
these items that we need for this magical sword?
I'm not sure exactly where to find them. Seven, maybe you could help us.
4.
We need a narwhal tusk for the blade, a
Wait,
giant
aren't we
crab kitten
supposed?
for the
Hold
guard.
on. Time out.
Hmm.
Spriggan doesn't know. Spriggan actually was there, but he also doesn't remember. But aren't we supposed to go see your boss, Savin?
That's true. We
At
were,
some point, yes.
it was just on the other side of the island. That's why we didn't want to go yet.
Why are
I
we
thought it was
just
because
came
we
from
had more
there.
pressing matters.
So-
My
He's here
Deity.
because we were invited by his deity to go visit the other side of the island.
Oh,
We also need
I wasn't here,
to
was I?
find
He might have been.
or destroy
No, he wasn't
or
here.
make the ink and the pen. And we can also kill the Kraken, which would be amazing because then we can actually leave this godforsaken place.
Yes.
But didn't you say there was a cathedral here?
No!
I believe the correct term is God's forsaken, ma'am.
Whatever.
Sorry.
All right. Well, we know what we have to do. Any idea where we can find these things?
Well, if we go to this Kraken, I can give him some deadly nightshade.
Which things are we
I
finding
don't
first?
think that will work.
All right. So we need we need what? We need a narwhal tusk.
That's for the sword, but if you want the pen, we need something different.
Well, what's our shopping list?
And
Why
he's
do we need
certain
a
this
sword?
can kill the
Let's-
Kraken.
let's
Ben,
fo-
can I have another piece of paper, please? I
Let's
need to
fo-
write down all the things we need to buy.
Sure.
Let's focus on one thing at a time, folks.
So we need a narwhal tusk.
That's for the sword. Hold on.
I'm making a shopping list.
Should we maybe put off killing the Kraken until other
That's
things
not how
we
you
have?
spell narwhal.
The Kraken
I
is
know.
probably the least of our worries. We won't even be able to make it to killing the Kraken if the thief kills us first.
That's a good point.
Yes.
And
Except
What is the point of-
except apparently with the ink, this thief fellow needs Kraken's ink. So if we kill the Kraken first, we can cut off his supply of Kraken's ink.
I mean,
That is a brilliant point.
yeah.
Couldn't we just ask the Kraken to
You're
not
so
give
smart.
him any ink?
No.
Probably
that's
wouldn't
not
work
how-
unless
you
you
guess
get ink
it
from a
wouldn't-
Kraken with it
But
alive
if he
or
has this
dead?
magic book that he can write things into existence with, or does he need the ink before?
He needs the ink to write in the book. That's what it sounds like.
So we should probably do
Larry's
that before we
listening
can.
on this, and Larry's like, well, it said
Who's
that
Larry?
it would. Larry's the barkeep.
Got it.
The no
He
barkeep.
got stabbed
Oi.
once. I helped him out.
So It said that the pen and ink can overwrite most of the safeguards. It didn't say all of it. Do you guys know?
Nope.
Okay, because I'm just worried. Like, can he write another Kraken into existence, or is that something he would need the Kraken ink for to do? I just like magic is complicated, and I'm not really sure. You could just go for everything.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna leave. And he walks away.
Going for everything would be the goal, but we need to focus on one thing at a time so I don't get distracted by too many things.
What?
Now, wait a
And
minute.
this weapon to kill the is he sure this is going to work? I have my doubts.
So, if we're not the ones that have the book,
Who is-
then why are we trying to unlock it?
We're not. It sounds like we're trying to keep the other fellow from unlocking it. But if we get the materials first, sounds like these materials are pretty hard to come by, so if we get them first, we can keep him from getting them. Also, I apologize. You all seem to know my name, but I don't know any of you.
My name is Gregory.
Nice to meet you, Gregory.
I'm Savin.
Savin,
Captain Sue.
Captain Sue. And you are Chakal.
Yes.
All right.
Nods.
Oh, look out! There's a boat with your name on it.
Oh, shoot, I forgot.
Oh, Torin, I'm happy to see that you didn't run off with that
Oh my gosh,
floozy.
I didn't realize.
With who?
I can't tell. Maybe.
None of your business told me that you ran off with some girl to get married or something.
Wait, what?
Spriggan, I've been trying to find you this whole time. You know how I am. I tend to stay focused on one thing at a time. Didn't really have time to run off with some woman. You were kind of my top priority at the moment.
Although, if you are looking for a girl, we do have a card that could turn Spriggan.
I don't understand this thing. No.
I'm sorry, this is how we deal with grief, by humor.
Appears I'm missing out on some things.
Well, would you like to try it out? It's just a
No.
harmless little trick where
Please
you pull a
don't.
card and it does have some sort of effect on
You
it.
have
Yeah,
no
that's
idea
what
you're
I'm
doing.
telling her.
What kind of effect?
Well,
Like,
it depends. One person had green hair. I had extra height for a couple days, and sometimes you get puffy fists.
You never know.
that sounds like the weirdest disease.
No offense, sir, but I think I'll pass.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I'm confused with the puppy fist.
Alright, we have a shopping list, people.
Great. Narwhal tusk.
Narwhal tusk, giant crab chitin,
What?
chitin,
Chitin.
sorry, giant shark skin.
And you call yourself a sailor.
I'm dyslexic.
To be fair, chitin is more of like an arthropod thing, not necessarily a sea thing.
Giant shark.
Well, but aren't
Giant shark
arthropods often
skin.
a sea thing?
We also need the
Arthropods are
Kraken's ink.
insects, arachnids.
Also,
True.
we need dragon's blood for the ink.
Go
And
find
an angel's feather and a mithril nib.
father.
Savin,
We'll find
you're a Triton, yeah?
Moldy boy.
Yes.
Would you have any idea where to find a giant
Moldy
narwhal, a
boy.
giant crab, or a giant shark?
I'm sure if I looked around, I could find one. It might take a bit, though.
Would your D&D
Alright.
know where to find one?
Oh, for
What's
sure.
his face?
Does Halen's wings count?
He's
Those aren't
dead.
those weren't physical.
Oh,
He's
okay.
And
also
also he's dead.
They were more for the effect.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, if we wanted to, we could go visit his deity on the other side of the island and possibly be able to find out where all this stuff is.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Suppose. I'm
Alright.
sure we don't want to do that later.
Also, who is this?
Well, I would like to go to the oddity shop first and see if I can find any of the other items for the ink and.
I thought you
That's a
didn't
good
like
spot.
that place.
She takes a deep breath, and then all of a sudden it's like, Spriggan, would you like to go with me? And you're the only one that can go with me.
Okay.
Quietly to herself, Torrid is not coming here.
Oh.
Torin,
Alright.
you want to come with us?
Where are you going?
We're going to some place that I've already forgotten where we're going.
There's an
I know-
oddity shop where we might be able to find some of these items.
I was there once. I don't remember why.
We wanted to find you a mask.
I have a mask.
Batman.
He's like had it on his head the whole time. He's like, right.
Well, I I do
I
have a
don't
lot
that
of
in my
money if
inventory,
you're
so
short
probably
on any.
put that down.
I
I'd be glad. I'd be happy to go along.
have money somewhere. I don't know where it is on the sheet.
Where's my money in the sheet? Did I not put my money in the sheet? I haven't.
Alright, so aside from this oddity shop, does anyone else have any pressing business in town?
2,860 gold.
I don't remember.
I go grab.
Oh wait, I was supposed to find Torin, but I did that.
I grab
I
Gregory and
have
start.
lots of money. Never mind.
Yes.
I'm gonna start grilling you about the past events that I missed.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you everything.
Okay.
That's fine.
Over the course of
Alright,
traveling
Torin.
around, he tells you that there's this.
so are we all going to the oddity shop?
Sure.
Alright.
Before we leave Torin, I'd
I'll-
like you to meet Nugs.
No.
Nugs?
Who?
Nugs. My chicken.
He died.
Hiking about from the corner of the bar.
He got better.
is-
Yes, I brought him back to life with this, and I twirl my staff, and it's a ring.
Does he look like he
Oh, no.
died?
I don't think so. I mean, I used Revivify on him.
Then does he look like he died? Like a
chicken?
zombie chicken?
It doesn't look like a zombie chicken.
Is he missing a couple feathers?
Yeah.
Chickens
There's
are
a
always
couple
missing feathers.
He
it looks like
almost
he's
killed
missing a few
me
brain
in
cells.
Chakal.
What?
I said he almost killed me in Chakal, but now he's my slave.
I like him.
Well,
Oh, my.
Steed, friend, he's not very smart though. I don't talk to him very much.
No, he's.
Understandable, being a chicken and all.
Chickens are kind of.
Horses
dumb.
don't know what to do when you talk to them.
'Cause
They
they're
weird
horses.
out.
Also understandable. I've dealt with a lot of horses in my time in the army, and they've been stubborn at best.
Oh, you were in the army.
Of course, I
Is it still here?
It's still at that.
I would assume Stefan would have taken it.
no, I traded out horses.
Right.
My horse is still here.
Yeah.
I
want to ride a horse.
hold out,
A horse who hates everybody.
I'm gonna
I-
try again.
pull out a
Oh,
little,
right.
a little, little patch that has a white background and a red two-headed eagle on it,
Okay.
and is my rank insignia.
Okay.
Ooh, very cool.
Yep. Back home, there was a civil war that erupted, and well, everything went to everything went to hell. So I had to step up and lead the charge. And after that, decided with so much other injustice in the world, figured I'd go and try and stop it elsewhere. And that's why I'm here.
That's really noble.
Wow.
Quite impressive.
Thank you.
Well, are we going shopping then?
Let's go.
Pretty sure I remember where it is.
So you head over to Agatha's Arcane Oddities?
Yep.
Okay. So you come to the bedazzled, beaded door and curtain behind it, and you walk right on it?
What kind of place is this? What are they? Is it a shop of some kind?
Yes, it sells rare items.
Are you okay? Did you eat something wrong?
No.
You sound a little annoyed by something.
Did everyone go?
Darling! Oh, it's so fantastic to see you. Oh, and how's my little Spriggan doing?
Hello, this is Torin.
Well, hello, Torin. How are you doing today?
Anyway.
I'm doing just fine, ma'am. A lot better now that I found my friend.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
We're here to buy things, right? If you have them. I don't remember. What are we here for?
I have the list for you.
What are you looking for?
I take a quick glance around. Is there anybody else in the room? It's just her?
You see, kind of looking behind her in the back, you see that her daughter is.
I trust her daughter more than I trust her, actually.
She seems sane.
She scares me.
You see like a little lineup where you can just
So-
hit the
Okay,
button and
anyway,
stop every 6
I kind of
Ooh, sounds
say, just kind of on the down low, we're looking for a couple items.
not how you spell
I'm
kraken.
not sure if you have
Saying
them.
this to Agatha, or are you saying this to?
Yes.
Okay.
Or chitin.
We're
Or
looking
narwhal.
for an angel
do you spell
feather,
It's with an
a
it's two A's.
mithril lid,
T-R-A-K-A.
and if you have dragon's blood, I really need that.
Well, I don't have dragon's blood on me, but I do know of someone who does. You see,
Say Captain Miranda.
back in the day, in the earliest human empire that was here, there was a wizard's tower, and he used to have all sorts of magical secrets there until he tried a few too many too dangerous experiments, and well, some barriers failed, some lines didn't work the way they should have, and the orcs were able to take over. It became a bit of a hot spot for supernatural activity now, which is one of the reasons why we have the temple to Lore here, and the temple to Yesu, and also a temple to Tide as well. Now, most of these places have either been reclaimed or abandoned, but the old wizard's tower was left alone until this eccentric millionaire bought it with all the secrets within. Keeps it as a bit of a museum now. Although he has been picky about admission as of late, as in he doesn't want you to come in because he thinks you're all bandits and he'll shoot you on sight, and well, it's a whole deal.
Who exactly is this millionaire?
Tony Stark.
Ah, yes, my old nemesis.
I don't happen to know his name. I think he has some business off the island when the storm struck, or maybe he's just some old recluse.
I think I might know who this is. Possibly.
Well, if he has business off the island, perhaps he'll be able to be persuaded, since we're looking to help rid the, shall we say, infestation in the oceans.
I meant to say either he's not here or he's locked himself in his tower. Like,
Maybe
not on
he's
the
gone.
island.
I see.
But he does have some well-paid guards, or guards who will be well-paid if he returns and they succeed in keeping people out.
So this wizard's tower, could you possibly tell us where it's located?
It would be...
Is it on my map?
No, it's on that map, but you don't know where it is.
Yeah.
To the northeast of here. More east, less north.
So east-north.
Where's the
Yes.
Where's the north?
East by northeast.
Is there anything else you know of or could supply
If
us
that's
with?
north.
Well, I...
This is
Do you
north.
happen to
Then
have a
technically
magic
we came
A magic
South.
bottle.
west side.
Any kind.
I do. But it might be a little dangerous.
I'm not from here.
Alright, let me consult my price guide.
Price match? Can I get a price match on?
Magic bottle.
Consult the catalog.
Do you have any coupons?
I have my Spriggans adorable coupon. I also hear that if you kiss her, you get a discount.
I don't doubt that. If you get torn, you do it.
100 gold piece for every charisma mod you have.
My charisma mod's not that high.
What is your charisma mod?
That's not
Dude.
too bad.
What's yours?
Higher? Maybe?
Well, this guy's a
Looking up
This
things
guy's a
in the
warlock.
book.
I have a 4.
4.
of what?
Charisma
You
one.
do it then.
Because I talk to people, so that's why I have a high charisma.
Because
As
swashbuckler.
a
Am I-
fish man
am
who's
I-
been
I'm not
frozen
there.
in
Am I
stone,
there?
do you think I even know how to kiss?
Are we all there?
We can find out.
Mod is fish
I mean,
and fish lips.
This guy's got a 20 charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, have him do it.
He's a very attractive goat. Throw the goat at the problem.
He's quite dashing, actually.
You know, Gregory, in some cultures it's customary to
To seal a business transaction with a kiss.
Or to
Am I actually
begin
there?
a business
Am I actually there
transaction.
right now?
Yeah,
I think we all
yeah,
went.
we're all
I
there.
think we all went,
We
yeah.
all switched into this omnibus shop.
I'm not squished.
I'm looking for
The
the
spring
thing
ever squished.
that I haven't looked up in a while. 'cause
He's
I'm
riding. He's
idiot.
riding the little pouch I have on my armor.
Oh, that's
Oh,
adorable.
so cute.
I want one.
I want to spring.
Yeah, not that little pouch. I want the spring part.
Well, if you're nice to Spriggan, maybe eventually you'll earn a place in his sketchbook.
I feel like
He'll
I've been nice
remember
to
you.
Spriggan so far. For now.
Looking through the book.
Is that a threat?
No, it's a
That's a
promise.
threat of kindness.
I will kill you with
you, and there's nothing
nothing you can do about it.
Gosh darn it, I haven't gotten high enough friendship with Spriggan yet. He's not evolving.
Gosh dang it. Be my friend.
A
why
plus
won't
support
you?
rank.
I'll just keep feeding him. Like, why won't he be good?
You have to stand next to him in combat. He'll be your friend that way.
I was, and then I killed a guy.
It's awkward. I know.
That's where I got this scar. Hey, ever wonder how I got these scars? Right here.
Okay, cool.
I think that's it.
She's it's like, okay, well, does it have to be a bottle or can like a bag work?
I feel like it needs to be a bottle.
Okay, I have 2 bottles.
Okay.
One definitely haunted.
Does
The
anybody
other,
here have the haunted
maybe
one as
haunted.
patron? Never mind.
Are you
Don't
talking
answer
about
the
a background?
Yes, the background.
No,
Why was I thinking of a patron? I don't even know.
no, I'm a far traveler because I'm not from around here.
400 gold, you can get the questionably maybe haunted one.
What was the other one? The haunted
The
one?
definitely haunted one.
Yeah, how much was that one?
Oh, the definitely haunted one. That's 300 gold.
What
and
makes
then
it
the
haunted?
possibly not haunted one is...
400 gold.
But why? How is it haunted?
I have money to spare.
What's it like... How is it... It's a bottle. How is it haunted?
Sometimes people use bottles to trap things in. It might be a fairy. It might be a fae. It might be
Those
a
are the
djinn,
same thing.
Might be a
I'm sure we
phylactery.
can deal with
Might
this
be a
one.
phylactery.
I think I'd rather
That
not
would be
deal
terrifying.
That would
Buy
be
haunted
not good.
bottle, remove
That
hunting
would be
from
bad.
bottle, fill bottle with more stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Wait, we need a magic
Fortunately-
bottle or a haunted bottle?
with... No, we need a magic bottle.
In my
Will the
experience,
magic bottle still be magic once you remove the haunt out?
Yeah.
Yes. See, the enchantment is what's containing whatever's inside it.
Got it.
So either this one's a lot better, and I can't detect something inside it,
Would it be?
or it's just as good and there's nothing inside it.
This is way too smart for Spriggan, but would it be cheaper if we brought you a regular bottle and had you enchant it?
I would have to consider that, but the process of enchanting would take a while. How much time do you have?
Not that one.
not much
Not that
time, man.
much.
All the time in the world.
We'll take the
Well.
haunted one.
The haunted one?
Yep.
The definitely haunted one. Alright, that's 300 gold.
Sounds like
Please
we're
don't open
hiring
it in my shop.
adventurers.
Yes.
So we'll take that guy. He looks haunted immediately. Immediately dies.
Okay.
Alright, so
I can
you
crawl
pay
inside and ask
300
who's
gold.
there.
I
Do we
I
have
vote we put Spriggan in the bottle.
do we have any other spellcasters aside from Spriggan?
I am
I am a
Those
spellcaster.
two.
Not me.
Not me. I hit things.
I can viciously mock whatever comes out of that bottle.
Ah, Bard, I see.
Great.
What about you, friend?
I'm a warlock.
Warlock. No offense, but I think you should be the one to open the bottle. Seeing as
Maybe
how, seeing as how you
today.
have experience with.
Not today.
But I can just go inside.
No, you are a precious puppy, and we will not let you go.
I'd rather not risk losing you again, and I don't trust anything haunted.
Neither do I, but it was cheaper, so it's fine.
But Spriggan doesn't remember that he's been in a haunted house before.
Alright,
Wait, what?
So what are you guys gonna do?
oh, I wanted to ask her one more question.
Yes.
Darling,
Yes.
has anybody else been in here asking for the same things I have? This is really important.
Not so much about the magic
Also
bottle or the what are the other things you asked for again? You asked for dragon's blood,
angel's
feather. No, no.
Does the thief know that those are the things that he needs?
Uh,
or are we
so-
just like...
Maybe.
There were a few people who asked about dragon's blood, but
That sounds
Nothing
common.
else?
nothing else really.
Narwhal tusk?
No.
Be a bit
You've
further
grown
north.
recently.
Why do you like it?
I do. You know, I
Yeah.
do love to see strong young women,
Mr. Coleman
and it's
here
very
before.
obvious that you're very strong.
Not to subtly start flexing.
But dear, if I can speak to you for a moment, perhaps alone.
Okay.
I hustle everybody outside.
Okay. She said,
I wanted
so
to hear what they
when-
were talking about.
when you get bigger, you're. How do I say this? While the odor grows as well, you may want to take a bath, dear. You smell like a dog.
I'm trying to decide if I would care.
Roll
It's
for it.
Torin.
I know. I'm trying to decide if because of Torin I really care, or
Torin, make a charisma check.
I've smelled worse. I've been in the military.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
would you
You know
think you
that.
care?
those
Would she
socks
think
smell.
I care?
Yes.
That's a 12.
Just something.
Okay. You know,
Treat that as you wish.
treat that as you wish.
Do you care? You probably
I
should
think
decide how to
he
treat it before you
might
Just
care, but I'm still trying to process.
Okay. Just keep that in mind.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's not gonna try and sell her some perfume after that? Sounds like a wonderful business opportunity.
Actually, I do have some.
Sorry, ma'am. What is it?
I need the map.
The fake map or the real map?
This one.
Magic items.
What languages do you speak, Torin?
Same as always, common and elvish.
Does he speak deep?
Oh, he speaks Elvish.
Can't say I speak deep, ma'am.
Gnomish, anyone?
I do have some
Primordial?
perfume of
I speak
bewitching.
primordial.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It will last for an hour. Using it gives you advantage on all charisma checks directed at humanoids of a challenge rating 1 or lower. So literally no player character ever.
Okay.
But
How
But
much?
also basically only guards and commoners.
Okay.
not even guards, I don't think.
How much?
Guards are a
Oh,
quarter.
guard captains. No.
Guard
Okay,
captains.
I buy it.
Okay,
Because
cool.
Work on
Is it
soldiers.
the filter or the pure act of love?
How much of
No,
it?
it's the
Filter is the other thing.
So I have.
Get the filter.
perfume of bewitching.
We wanna
Drink
go-
this, it'll make you feel better.
How are we gonna go
Now look
north?
deep into my eyes.
Oh, really?
Northeast? That's northwest.
This way.
Oh, it's to the
It's 50 gold.
southeast of this.
Oh, never got that. Okay.
Alright. So, anything else?
No.
You guys, what are you guys doing?
We are outside the shop waiting for the ball. I
Okay.
assume.
It's got some force to it.
I'm just
the
mapping
tower
out
moves and the dies.
Torin.
Yes?
He said the wizard's tower was to the east, and the lagoon where we were supposed to meet Savin's deity is also that direction, I believe.
Would I have seen the wizard's tower? Seeing as how we.
Roll an history check.
Great, I get a 0 to that.
Yeah.
Why aren't you using your dice tab?
That's a 16.
Yeah,
I like
you,
this.
you saw
Shake the
a
dice and
tower.
roll it into the tower.
A
sorry.
rather weird, old, somewhat blasted out tower
Okay.
that's been repaired a bit.
Okay.
So, whether that is the wizard's tower or not, you don't know, but it's a
Okay.
tower.
Let's go make
Well, I've seen a kind of a almost ruined tower near where I was shipwrecked.
Would you
I
happen
can
to be
verify
able to get us
randomness.
back there?
killed some hags.
Good for you, buddy. I'm proud of you.
Wouldn't it be more like
Also,
good
Gregory,
for
I'd
you,
like to
but-
remind you that the tower is in the middle of the field still.
Sorry, man. What'd you say?
Would you possibly be able to navigate us there?
Could certainly try my best, ma'am.
Well, I was just
Wait.
thinking if we went there first,
I'm not the only one that knows this.
then we could go
Yeah.
to the lagoon
Huh?
next.
I think you're the only
Seven.
one to look inside, though.
Would your patron have any way of speeding our
That's all
travel
the
through the ocean?
Sure.
More safely.
If I'd known that, I could have
suppose he
prepared
could.
water
I
rock.
don't know for certain if he would.
If I'd known we needed to walk over the ocean, I could have prepared water walk.
I suppose we could
Or
walk
water
on the beach
breathing.
next to the ocean
How long
and
do
go
those
around.
last?
They last
There's
a
just
while.
mountains in our way.
I'm trying to
Where are we?
like
I think we're on this side of the
hours.
island. Ben, we're on this side of the island,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Here. This is where I have
Yes.
the dock mark.
Yes.
So to get to this is where Savin's deity wants us to.
Not
Water breathing
quite.
lasts for
A little
24
bit more to
hours.
the middle of the island.
Water
the north?
lasts an hour.
Up here?
Yeah. With a little island.
Oh, that island.
Yeah.
We could go there first and then go to the wizard's tower. Because it would be. Where would the wizard's tower be? Ish?
You don't know.
You know it's a bit more to the east than it is to the north.
Would I be able to say where I put it since she has a
Yeah.
map and I would be able to mark it on the
Mark
map?
it for me.
Sure. It's. Don't look at all the secrets.
All
I'm assuming
the
it's the
secrets.
tower.
Yeah.
Never mind.
The tower?
Mm-hmm.
Le Tower. The Dark Tower.
This way. This island here.
Right about there, ma'am.
That's not very
I
far
don't
away.
remember where I put everything.
We could make it there.
And what about that large tower in the field that fell out of the sky? How did that happen anyway?
Tower falling out of
what?
the sky?
Yes,
None of you were here for that.
It was interesting.
that's where poor Helen died.
Oh.
Can we
Oh,
not
what's
talk
his
about that
face?
again, please?
So, tell me about
what
the tower,
kind of a-
though.
Did you
What
just
kind of
put
a
boulders
tower?
on him
I
too?
described the tower to you.
It is a adamantine tower that's 20 feet on its side by 30 feet tall. Had some battlements.
Do I have a reason to
Would I
recognize this?
would I recognize that as a?
Yeah, do any of us know
You
this is like a portable thing?
Heard
like
of this before. Make an arcana check.
I
Wait,
heard of this.
I
Do
also
I,
get a
Yes.
0 to that.
Bring in.
do I have a connection to
That
it?
You
would be a
guys throw
19.
boulders on him too.
Pardon?
Boulders on him too.
Yes, on the dead person.
Dead person?
Oh.
There was another dead person that threw boulders on him. I was wondering if they threw boulders on this one as well.
You mean like a burial mound? Oh, what's
How
it called?
did we
Cairn? Is
bury
that-
Helen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we,
It's too big for them, two giants.
what did we do with Helen's body?
He was buried in the cemetery nearby
The
chapel.
other paladins took care of it.
We put him in large boulders,
What, you put him in a boulder?
more or less.
So
How did you do
you
that?
recall one of the generals in your army had something similar to that, but you recall that on a command word it would shrink to the size of 1 inch
Okay.
cube and fit in a pocket.
I relay this
I've
information
heard
to
of
them.
it, but
You
it
have
anything?
heard that what's his face was looking for a mobile base and something that would fit in a pocket.
But
Oh, okay.
it was her father, right?
Yes.
We knew that.
You did know that. Okay. I couldn't remember if
wait.
you guys knew that.
So
or
you
not.
know that it's Shakal's?
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You did know that.
Did you tell us? Wait.
Well, during her nightmare sequence, I couldn't remember if she told people or not.
No,
So-
it was,
It was
we...
during the fight itself. He told us.
Oh,
we heavily
Yeah.
implied that Shakal was his daughter, and he said yes.
right.
Okay, got it. I just wanted to know who knew what.
It's been a while, guys.
Spigen doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
Torin doesn't know.
So what are we doing now?
Bad person.
Sounds like we're going to the
Your dad is
Wizard's
cool.
Tower.
Awesome.
Yes.
Should we get any supplies before we go, or are we just heading out?
You'll never die.
We don't need supplies, I have good berry prepared.
If you say so.
What?
Young one. Listen.
How many people will that feed?
I think it's up to 12 people, and provide sustenance for an entire day.
What size of people?
All
Any
sizes.
size people, ma'am.
They're very big.
That's very handy.
It's incredibly efficient. Trust me,
Yeah,
I've used it plenty of
very.
times.
I'm a Pez dispenser.
Oh my gosh!
You just like pull back on Spriggan's head.
So what are you guys doing? Where are you guys going?
I guess we're going to
The
Wizard's
tower.
on
Okay.
foot. I
Okay, you
suppose.
are currently pushing about the active
So is
unit
that
at this
what
point.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Camping we go.
This way.
Alright.
I don't
Anyone else have a tent?
I don't know what kind of backpack I have. I might or might not.
You have an explorer. You should have an explorer's pack.
Tents
I
don't
think.
come in the packs.
This is true. They don't.
Well, then I don't have a tent.
Dungeoneer's pack.
Wait, don't I have a tent in my supplies?
I have a sleeping
Did
bag.
I buy a tent?
I think you bought a tent.
Did we buy tents?
I have a cloak. Oh, I do have
I
explorers.
started with a tent because starting wealth is the best.
It is. I had to sell a bunch. No, wait, I think, yeah.
I have explorers pack, so no
Mantles.
tent, but I do have a back.
Oh,
Back in a
I did this
bedroll.
weird thing where I didn't take starting wealth and just sold things back. I just eventually got what I needed. Still ended up with more money.
Ben, do you have rivers on the map?
I do not. There are only a few minor rivers.
Is there one heading in the general direction we want to go?
Yes.
Cool.
Are we taking a boat?
We can go swimming.
No, if we follow the river,
We'll have water.
we'll have.
Ah. I have city maps for people,
See maps.
and more importantly, my DM screen printout.
Okay, so I make 10 berries.
It's fine. There's more than 10 of us. Less than 10 of us.
Here are 2 of the maps.
It's good thing there's more than two.
Careful, one of those is the original.
Eat it.
Oh, we can almost all eat twice.
So what do I have around my stuff in the dorms? I remember I have the Deadly Nightshade. I have the Ring of
Chicken root.
Nancy. I have some. Oh, and I also have my Druidic Focus floating around my stuff.
You wouldn't care for a map.
So we leave town.
Okay. On your way out of town, Stefan is actually walking towards the dungeon. Sees you guys.
Ignore him. Keep walking.
No, I say hello. Well, hello, Stefan. How are you?
He walks up and says, "Hey, I have some of Hallen's stuff, and I was thinking that you guys would have more use of it.
Oh, I'd love to have his Helen stuff.
I have a decanter of endless lava.
Lovely. I would like that. Thank you.
Make a persuasion check.
What is that?
Can you use that in combat? Just-
Total 20.
Yes, you can.
Could use that. I guess you could use it to like.
Splash lava.
He's looking at you. He's like, anyone else?
No one else wants. I'll keep a hold of it. Safekeeping.
You already
You
don't
make a
trust your
roll.
call.
I'll hold on to it.
Oh no!
That would be a
He falls
15.
into it.
A total 15.
Total 15.
What would happen though?
He looks above you.
Lava, so it's like magical on the inside. It's
I
not
take
necessarily
it.
just a
Hands
cup
it to
full of
Sue.
lava.
Hey, why don't you just I don't know who this person is. You just hand it to
This
him.
is Torin. I'm fairly
wait,
certain
wait,
I
wait,
showed
what
you a
did I
picture
get?
of him.
He handed you the
Limitless
decanter of
lava.
limitless lava
What is
to
What is it?
hand to someone
Limitless
else.
That person who was
Yeah,
short
but
when I
in what?
first met.
A
No, tall, then
decanter.
short, then tall again. This is Torin.
What?
What's
Describe
a decanter?
decanter.
Do you have the card for the decanter?
I don't have it on me.
Okay, but like, did you have
Did
I
Halon have
did
it?
have the. I did have the card. Yes.
As in, is the card at your house?
Wait. No, I gave it back to you.
That's what I'm checking.
Yeah. No, I gave it back to you.
Everything's falling.
Pretty sure I gave it back to you.
Okay. Nope, that's a portable hole. That's the opposite.
You got a hole in your pocket.
Love Vortex in Paris.
So,
It was so
Wait a second.
bad.
Portable hole.
I
So
forgot
basically
it was
just our
that
mirror.
bad. I
Yeah.
probably didn't watch all of them. The orphan meat is pretty bad.
Hey. No, it's still crumpled.
Meanwhile, at the ranch, Star is playing with Leo.
Aww, you're so cute.
Montage of the child.
Gar has no idea whether the people, or did you? Were you there?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah, he
came
was
back
there,
to the tavern.
Okay.
So he definitely knows that Helen died.
Because he explained the concept of mortality.
Yeah, just,
Wait, but he left after Helen died.
yeah,
Bef-
but you guys.
I kept my
Was it after
promise.
Helen died?
It was before I died. He ran away. But I kept my promise. Nothing bad happened to her. She didn't lose her father.
True, but no thanks to you.
I kept my promise.
Gar kept your promise.
Through all the things that I've
Your
made.
dead self can't.
Spriggan literally has no goals anymore.
It's basically like a
Spriggan's bucket list all
Picture.
checked off. He's good to go.
Sam. It's basically a pitcher that can pour infinite amounts of lava out.
Yeah,
So I think
it
there's another one
has
that's lava.
it has two commands which are
Drip and pour.
drip and pour.
It's lava?
Like that. Yeah.
Pour
Have a drink, Sonny.
pour produces a gallon of lava, and
You
drip
never know when you might need
produces
it.
6
five
drops.
6 drops.
Sure, why not?
I don't have the card with me.
Write it down in your
I
inventory.
don't know where it is.
So now Stu has it because you don't want me to have it. I
No,
am
No,
so
Gregory
she
has
just
it
gave it to
because I
me.
trust him.
Yeah, Gregory has it now.
Where's I need a pencil.
I apologize, sir. My name's Torin. Torin Stoneward.
Okay, yeah, I have heard about you. I just alright. So you're traveling with this group now?
Looks like it.
Alright, well,
You
What
can't
do we
have
call
Treat him good.
Ragnarok?
Sylph Ragnarok.
Sylph Ragnarok.
Treat
What?
him well.
Also, Sylph?
Or the storied
Wow.
swashbucklers. Wait, is that what Helen came up with?
that was
Sue
Sue.
came up with, or Larry, one of them.
I did.
Guys,
Because
no,
it
those are all
sounded
stupid
good
names.
to
We're
me.
gonna call ourselves the Avengers, okay?
I mean, we can turn that way, but
Let's call ourselves the Revengers.
The Revengers.
I got a paper cut. He's also says,
It's like some lemon
well,
juice.
Maybe some
I
Someone cast
have,
you in the
anyone need to chainmail? Yep.
You do not want to
I
take
guess
this.
You
I
don't,
probably can't do that.
you tend to, I don't think it'll fit.
Two.
I have
order.
his holy symbol, if anyone wants it for sentimental reasons.
No.
Okay.
We're good.
I have his shield of expression.
What?
Oh, that's the one with the face on it?
Yeah, and you can change its expression as a bonus action. No, okay.
Two shields, don't need a third one.
I guess that was
What
it.
about me?
They're
All
a little
right.
big for you, pal.
Well, just want to make sure that you got what you guys needed from him. I'll be back at the temple if you need anything.
We need a social security number.
I don't have one. Because I'm legally dead. Anyway.
We could change it
Mood.
legally to
Mood.
permanently.
Okay.
Illegally dead is just so much worse.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys head off to the Wizard's Tower.
Yeah.
Right.
That's actually what suicide is.
So
Suicide
it's
is
about
illegal death.
15 miles away.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, folks.
Okay.
There's a lot of gnolls and orcs wandering around this island.
You can get there
That's
by
how our
evening.
first friend died.
All right, let's go.
So,
My
Can't be
perception is
undead
not
here.
very high.
We have designated undead zones.
cool.
15.
Mine's-
Whatever
I
mine.
would like
Let's go to a designated
okay.
zone.
marching order. Who's in what order?
I'm in front.
I will be right behind him.
I am as close to Torn as possible.
I'm technically closer than both of
This
them
is
and
true.
I am
also in front
somewhat
of
training
Torrid.
behind the
This is true.
I have to be
Wrong.
next to
So
somebody.
basically, it's Torin, a blob around him,
Yeah.
and then Savin in the back,
Something like that.
Alright.
Yeah, that works.
and Spriggan in the front.
Cool.
Yep. Technically, Spriggan is in the front and also closer to Torn than everybody else can possibly be.
Yeah,
So
true.
much more comfortable.
Both positionally and relationally.
Oh! Nice.
He's the one character you can't get S rank with.
So, I want Torin, Spriggan, and Savin to roll a percentile.
Oh, percentile.
What?
And suddenly an error comes out of nowhere and kills Torn permanently.
Okay, 60 and
Oh,
a
no.
4. So is that I'm guessing the
64.
3 and 0, 0.
So that'd be 3.
3.
Okay.
That
All right.
exciting moment when you
21.
get 0, 0, and then you
21.
roll 3.
That works.
Alright. So, the two of you see.
Woohoo.
You and you see. You notice a large stone statue of a dwarf. It's much larger than life scale. It's like about 10-15 feet tall.
It's a colossus.
But it's been tipped over on its side. It looks like it's been in a rundown area.
It's a
It's not long.
fallen colossus.
You have seen wrecks and things before. You're less interested in that. You see an abandoned hut. And that's what draws your attention.
And it's just the hut that's abandoned, nothing special about it.
If these
Appearance
stones
Doors open.
speak.
Yeah.
But it's abandoned. Like, when you say abandoned, how obvious is
Shucks,
it?
the door's open. I can't
Kind of
teleport
run
around.
down. You might not have as much
Portal
of a concept of it since you haven't lived on the land.
This is why I had to buy a bunch of stuff while you were gone. I had to replace you with all this equipment.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk over to it cautiously.
I'm gonna follow him.
Alright.
You didn't notice, and I'm
Well,
in the back.
Oh, is that you in the back? No, okay.
Wait,
yeah.
where did
We
you
keep
see-
marching forward without
You
you.
keep marching forward without Savin.
Okay.
The only thing being that Spriggan points out a fallen statue going, look at that colossus! Think of the size of the people who made it!
I'm just gonna peek
Yeah.
It's only a statue, buddy.
Think about it.
Anyone?
in. I suppose I'll say,
People who made it
Guys,
probably bad.
Everybody's taller than him, so he just thinks you're the same size.
is there anything
Yes,
of
there's no
note about
difference.
this abandoned hut that would cause me to want to call out to my companions and draw their attention to it?
It
No,
says,
looks
despair ye
looks
who
old.
enter here.
Make a perception check.
No, it's a human's face the
That's a
gazebo
natural
alone.
20.
You hear a deep breathing sound from inside it.
Human's face the
Hello,
gazebo.
guys. There's something over here.
What?
I pull my sword out
You turn
because
around.
I can hear something inside. Not
What kind
not
of
good.
something?
Heavy breathing.
I pull out my
Maybe
sword and my
somebody's
dagger.
working out.
Everybody, get behind me.
Okay.
I do.
Get behind.
Can you?
Because I am
say
pretty
I
far
get
ahead
behind
of you in relation to.
Well, then
the
wait
height.
for us to catch up.
I go in
Yes,
front of you so that I will be behind you when you turn around.
Okay. As you guys start walking up, you hear a voice in common says, "You shouldn't be here.
Who are you?
Why don't you come inside and find out?"
Maybe I will. I walk inside.
All right.
Yeah.
My
The
javelin
Manticore
at-
is going to make 3 attacks.
Oh!
Goodbye.
The first one is a
If you
Wait, is
let me
that
just
what
tell
that
you,
looks
my
like?
AC's 11.
cool hit.
Warlock.
Oh my gosh.
Hit.
Alright.
Hey, you're down. We charge in.
So he's gonna hit you
28
first with his bite,
He's gonna
which
eat you.
Wait, this
is
whole person doesn't work on monsters, yes?
nope.
Nope, you hold monster.
Is that a thing?
5 damage from the
Okay.
first hit.
You are going to
I'm gonna go down real fast.
Yeah,
Well, he's rolling minimum damage so far.
that's good.
5 is minimum damage?
4. Well, that was one above minimal damage. 4
Oh, 4?
for the second hit. Oh,
20
and that's
billion.
almost max. And 8 for the last hit.
That's not too bad.
I am below half health.
It's okay. I can res you.
Is that what that looks
I
like?
can also res you.
I'm
Okay.
not.
Dagger
Anyway,
can
you
also
guys,
res you.
when you go, you see this thing.
Which one is it?
On the right?
The scary
Ah,
one.
Yeah.
The scary one, yeah.
They both look pretty
The one
scary,
on the
but
right.
the one on the
The
right.
One on the
right.
right.
The one with the
I guess-
wings and the teeth.
The wings
and
and
the
the
tail.
teeth. And
The other one's
tail
not scary. He's
all
just
sorts of
red.
crazy stuff.
He just explodes.
I want you all to roll initiative.
Question, Ben. Iron
19
6.
Ben.
7.
plus 8 to initiative.
Candy.
Total 20.
What was your question?
For Iron Wall, where I plant my shields, do I just get half cover, or does anyone behind me get half cover too?
Someone directly behind you
Okay.
gets half cover. I believe it was.
Great.
What if I'm correct?
Which means the 3 people get half cover.
Yeah.
Me, you, and someone else.
So does that mean
Okay.
any critical hit that would go toward Torin's heart hits Spriggan first?
Yes.
All right. So initiative. Can you tell me what it is?
3.
Spriggan. What was you?
5.
5. All right. Chakal.
7.
7. Torin.
Total 20. As it
4.
should be.
19.
And
I believe it was a 6.
6.
We're all over the place. We're either
Roll
amazing
again.
or
Oh,
terrible.
terrible.
Nope, that's still a 6.
All right. So
All over the place tonight.
that surprise round being over, you guys would be taking your round to make it here. So right now you're up first.
I am going to disengage
All right.
and
So second-
move back 30 feet.
Okie dokie.
Second question, Ben.
Yeah.
Well, if you're using disengage action, you might as well dash.
Can I dash?
You can't do anything else.
No.
Oh, sorry, yeah, never mind, never
He's
mind.
not a rogue.
I
Right,
would
he's
if
not
I
a rogue.
could.
Right, he's not a rogue, right. Also, is Iron Wall an action or bonus action?
Does it not say?
I may, but I didn't write that down.
Okay.
job.
Well, if it's one of your Battlemaster features.
It's a Battlemaster feature, but it's not a maneuver.
Okay. Well then,
I think we said it was a bonus action.
I guess so. Let's say it's a bonus action, and if it sucks, we'll change it later.
That's a cantrip.
No, I have a blast. Oh, I suppose, yeah. Ah, what am I doing?
We don't know.
I have Misty Step. I don't need to disengage.
But then you only have half a spell slot left.
I've got a Leaf Blast, I'll be fine. Seriously, actually have that left.
So you see
How big is the hut?
Oh, never mind. That would just take me as far as I can run.
Yeah.
it's actually rather large. It's a small house. It's 20
Oh,
by
it's
20.
a bonus action.
So I don't actually have a Manticore, so this is now the Manticore.
More or less.
That's what we
I
fought last week.
remember that one. It was
Hey.
a hag.
No, it is a dead hag. It was
Something else.
My competition.
Was it,
Yeah.
man?
It was the
Everyone.
really glamorous man.
Yes.
So, you see Savin bolts his way back over to you guys.
Yeah, I just got hit hard. I'm kind of bleeding.
Anything exciting in there?
Oh yes.
Like
This
what?
will be lots of fun.
What is
Be a
it?
bit more specific.
Did I see it?
Yes.
It's.
bit you.
Would I know what it is? That is a better question.
Probably.
Roll.
Probably not. I wouldn't. think
Yeah.
so.
Natural 1. I have no idea what the heck
Not only
this
do
thing
you-
is.
I'm gonna have you roll with disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. You do not know what this
No.
thing is.
The
I
big-
don't know what it is, but this is gonna be fun.
You think its wings are like fins.
That is fair.
And it's like, if you were to try to describe it, it's like it has the tail of a jellyfish, the fins of something with really large fins, and the face of a shark.
That sounds
So it's
rather
a
hideous.
secret. I don't know what any of this.
Am I going first?
What's it doing this far on land?
Yes, you are up first.
Okay. I'm going to get about. How close to the door can I get?
You can get all the way.
Okay, I'm going to stand 10 feet away from the door. I'm going to use iron wall.
All right.
I'm going to I'm going to call out. All right, anybody who's ranged, stand behind me. I'm going to
I'm ranged.
pull out my heavy crossbow and hold my action to shoot whatever comes out of there.
All right.
And that is my turn.
All right. Next up is Sue.
I'm going to push past and stand. Let's see. You're in the doorway, Torin?
I'm 10 feet in front of the door.
In front of the. How far away does that put me from the main door?
I'd say you'd be just about within 30 feet.
I'm not close enough to do anything, really, because I don't have things. So I'm going to stand near Torin so that I can get my sneak attack, and that's about it.
All right. Are you like right behind him, or are you just next to him, or what?
Next to him?
You wouldn't be covered by his wall then.
Okay.
You could just like behind one.
All right. So that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So she's not covered by the wall?
Not covered by your wall.
Okay, got it.
She is next to you, not behind you.
Please don't hit me, anybody, please. I'll be upset.
All right.
Wouldn't
Next.
dream of it,
Is that your
man.
turn? What are you doing?
Yeah. No, I can't hit it from here, so I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, so that is your turn. After Sue is Chakal.
Okay, I have javelins. Would that make sense in this scenario?
You can throw javelins.
Okay, so I'm standing behind the shields, and I'm going to.
You get a +2 to your AC.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to rage first?
Yes, I'm raging. What does it do with this again? Okay, so raging does what?
So that's 2 damage.
Okay. So I get a.
Plus 6. Yeah, because
Plus
you're temporarily stronger.
Okay, so I have a
Plus
That's right.
9?
I can just hop back.
What's a +9 to hit?
That's 9 to hit.
No, it was a plus 6 to hit.
Plus 6 to hit.
Oh, javelin.
Javelin.
Just
Alright.
once.
Yes.
Everyone stay behind.
So
I can only help one
18.
18. Sorry, I had that and I got
18 to hit.
18 to hit.
You do hit it with your javelin. Roll damage.
Yay.
1d6 plus 5.
7.
All right.
7. She dealt 7 damage. He picks up 7 and throws it at it.
Oh, it's sad.
All right.
called fish
You
damage.
hit the
Fish
manticore,
damage.
which is already a rather spiky creature, and sends a another quill for the collection.
I know. You
Dang
have
it.
extra attack, so you can throw another javelin.
Oh, I would like to do that.
Cool. Keep track of how many javelins you have,
I have
2 left.
2 left.
including the one you're throwing.
Yes.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Nice.
That misses.
His critical immunity, so it hits you. Okay.
D6
Critical
twice.
Yeah. So you roll a d6 twice.
Hurt itself and it's confusing.
And 1 is 4 plus
5 is
5
9.
is 9.
9.
Okay.
That's still not terrible because I rolled badly.
You hit the again hard. don't like taunts, that is your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Next up, after Carl is 7. You're up.
Yay.
Magical. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yay, DM problems.
Just
I'm going to do the most logical action as a warlock and cast Eldritch Blast.
All right. So where are you standing?
I am assuming I'm still
On the other side?
Yeah, I
Okay.
backed up, but I'm not hiding.
All right.
I'm no coward.
Technically, I'm not hiding either, since you know I'm 9 feet tall. But
Oh yeah, she wouldn't
Oh,
get. She wouldn't
yeah.
get half cover.
Yeah, you don't get half cover, so you don't get that +2 to your AC.
cool.
Congratulations, you're wasting space.
But she's
But my
converting
knees are
oxygen to
converted.
carbon
15 to
dioxide.
hit.
But I did that.
15, you barely hit.
Whew.
Okay.
We're baby.
And my knees will get hurt.
That's true. You will not
Oh.
take any arrows to your knees.
Oh, I get to make 2 beams with my Eldritch Blast.
You still have to
Ooh,
roll for
5.
both.
You still have to roll for both.
So I have to roll a separate one for the other.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that. That is not going to hit. That was a 4.
Yeah.
Nope.
One hits, one misses.
That's what Eldritch seems like.
Ooh, that is 9. I don't think I have those yet.
9 damage.
No, 9 damage.
9 force damage.
All right. Cool. Is that your turn?
I think that's it.
All right. Next up is Spriggan. We have Spriggan, Sue, and Savin. So we're like, okay, we have S, we have C, we have T, we have G, we have Sue and Savin.
S-P, S-U,
I have so many
S-A.
options. Excuse me. Well, thanks to this shield, I don't really need to use bark skin, so that's great.
You could hold your action to transform and attack when I throw you. But if not, that's understandable. It's kind of scary in there.
It is kind of scary. Never seen a manticore before. I don't know what it is. So,
Gregory's all the way back in the duck.
just like, where'd everybody go?
Technically, so Spriggan.
Oh, Gregory's lagging.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on Savin.
All right.
Sweet.
So you are going to be getting back. I just almost went up by 2s every time. That would be. Sorry.
wait, where was Spriggan? I'm gonna die.
I know.
He was out wandering around.
You get 17 hit points back.
Oh, back to full.
Is that your turn?
Thank
That
you,
was my
sir.
action.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I'm going to wild shape into
Making sure to hop out of my pocket first.
tapping out of your pocket and crawling down your arm. I'm going to use my wild shape to transform into the armor-plated Shelly.
All right. I actually have Shelly around here.
Wow.
So how much AC is that? +5?
Let me look and see on my things, 'cause I haven't done it. Yeah, if you're wielding me, you get a +5.
Great. So I have 25 armor class now.
All right.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah, but I have enough strength.
Yes, I do.
So you're now wielding 3 shields, basically.
Basically.
Two of them are stuck in the ground, and then one of them is I'm holding.
Cool.
Yeah.
Or rather, one of them is holding onto me.
Just got a death grip on your arm with all 6
Yes, I
legs.
checked them.
Wait, what is it?
It's this giant. Oh yeah, you haven't seen me wild shape at all. You've only seen me wild shape once. So, Shelly is like this
And none of us have seen
2
Shelly.
foot
Wait,
long
haven't. Oh no, we have.
Yeah.
rhinoceros beetle, basically. So I have a long horn and.
Nice.
All right.
Yes, it is bigger
that
than
your
me
turn?
and also faster than me. Yes.
All right. So next up is Gregory.
Cool. I am going to.
If you have anything to buff the tank, now's the time to do it.
The tank is tanking right now.
What? What? Never mind. Everyone's
Yes,
back there,
this is
right?
Yes.
I'm gonna take.
Get
Wait,
closer. I want to
is
hit them
this
with
like
my
actual
sword.
dimensions?
Yes.
Tank.
Ooh.
Can't touch this.
Wait a second.
Can't touch
What's
this.
its melee range?
You don't
You have
know.
no idea.
But the average melee range is with it to be within 5 feet of somebody.
Right.
But
So
this is a beast. No, this is a monstrosity.
large monstrosity.
Large monstrosity.
I
Your
try-
mother was a large monstrosity, sir.
Well,
And your father was a gargantuan aberration.
I charge in within 15 feet. So what? There.
Yes.
Press Thunder Wave.
All right.
Thunderwave.
Okay, wait a second. I'll check how I do this.
feel the
No, we don't
You know.
Okay, Constitution saving
So
throw.
he casts Thunderwave and he throws his lightning javelin.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
All right. That's a 19.
Do have
That
Thunder
saves.
Wave.
That definitely saves. Oh wait, but they still take half damage. So
Yes.
this does not. Let's see. How much should I try to do on this guy? Okay. Wait a second. All my spell slots are back, right?
Yes.
Wait, I have 1/3 level right now.
I think so.
Did I gain more?
should have
No,
more.
that. I don't know.
Let me look up real quick.
Okay.
I recall you sending. I'm not sure how many spell slots you have.
5th level, you should have 2 3rd level spell slots.
2. Okay.
3 2nd level, 4 first. You should know 8 spells and have 3 cantrips. Your bardic
I should
inspiration is a
probably.
D8.
Oh wait, I did write it down here.
Oh, right. That's right.
I just need to finish transferring this. Okay. Anyways.
Where's your bardic inspiration listed?
Significantly less than
Okay, so I'm casting Thunder Wave, and I'm gonna be. That's half of 9, so 4.
Four.
Yeah, that was useful.
4 points of thunder damage.
Can I
Anything else?
backtrack now?
Sure. You can use the rest of your movement to.
Because that was okay. To stay beside everyone.
How big is the door?
Or do
Is
I-
it a 10-foot door?
10-foot door.
Well, there's a normal door, and then where part of the wall is has been broken through.
Okay.
You can
Well, we
get to
should-
about
Oh,
here
guys.
now with your remaining movement because it took. You only have 30 feet of movement. It took you like 25.
I'm a battle master. I can say this. All right, guys.
Hmm.
When you get the chance, Chakal, you get on one side of the door. Sue, you get on the other side of the door. When it comes out, we get it in a pincer movement.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Can do.
I
It
get
is
my
now
sword
his turn.
Am I inside the door? Wait, I still have bonus action.
You
yes.
do.
I'm going to inspire Sue.
Oh man, I hope I crit when I hit it. Thanks.
It's a D8
Sue.
now, not a D6.
Ah.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I got
Uh-huh.
something better.
Wait, thank you. I forgot about that.
He is going to takes his tail, lashes up, and makes 3 spike thrown attacks.
At?
One at Gregory because he's closest. One at Savin because he was already there.
Makes sense.
And one at Torin for giggles.
See
The
if
one
it hits.
at Gregory is an 11.
Nope.
The one at Savin is an 8.
Nope.
At
I
you.
have a low AC.
Natural 20.
Nope, that's a 14.
That's adorable. That misses. It tinks right off my shield.
So the 3 quills, and he just starts twitching it above his head.
Awfully proud of
Having
Miss
fun
me.
yet?
No,
I could do
haven't
this all
hit
day.
anything yet.
That's his turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Excited.
So I am going to.
Really?
So would I be able to put Shelly down, shoot my crossbow twice, and then pick Shelly back up?
Not
No.
really.
No.
Shelly would have to, because Shelly's holding on to you.
Okay, got it.
Actually, I was going to say no because crossbow has the loading
trait, which means you can't fire it more than
Unless
once
you're
per
a
round.
crossbow expert.
That's true. Okay. Can I shoot the crossbow while I'm holding Shelly?
Crossbow is two-handed weapon.
Crossbow twin, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was a light crossbow, then yes.
A one-handed crossbow.
Right.
Wait, you're holding Shelly. You have 2 shields on the ground in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm also holding my short sword.
Okay, hold on.
Start throwing fire bombs and alchemist fire. Vials of acid.
Didn't have
That's
that
what you
much
should
money.
get.
I should. I should. Yeah.
Multi-class into alchemist.
Yes.
Just start throwing bombs.
Um.
You can run up and punch him in the face.
Then I would lose my wall.
And then run back.
Could I do that?
Not really. You don't have any modifications to keep them standing up. You're holding them up.
Got it. Okay.
So kind of, as long as that wall's up, you are stuck there.
Got it. Okay. So, in that case, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Rally on.
Well, it's not casting. You just do it.
Yeah, right. Well,
You're a muscle wizard.
yeah. Well,
Rally.
I'm spending.
I need-
You
I
don't
need-
cast
adrenaline.
rally.
right.
Rally.
I'm going to. What have I used? D8s. Okay, I'm going to rally Sue. Well, wait. No, not Sue.
She doesn't have ranged options. I don't know why I'm
have
helping
ranged
you.
options.
Well, no, but rally is extra
Yeah.
hit points.
For the person who's not in the fight. I don't know. I shouldn't be helping you.
That's true.
You're trying to kill him, man.
I mean, That's
You
what my
are
job
our
is.
mortal enemy right now.
just the stats don't really back that up. But anyway.
I know.
Shelly's rather squishy, despite her.
Yeah.
Shelly's a girl? So you already drew the card!
Shelly is a female name, so I just slip into it.
I'm going to rally Seven, saying, "Don't worry. Long as I'm here, nothing's gonna get you down." And you gain,
And suddenly, Captain America became Lucio.
Yes, it is.
7 temporary hit points.
Is that...
That will be my turn.
That's your turn? Alright, so after that is now Sue. You're up.
Well, yeah.
Am I still moving on the other side of the door? So that way,
If you want to.
I'm asking.
Yes, that is where you want to go.
Okay, that is where I want to move. And then I can hold action? Is that what it is? So that
Yes.
as soon as it attacks you, you can just use that?
As soon as it does some,
You have to specify
And
what
you
you're
can use
holding
it
your
as a
action
reaction,
for
right?
and
yeah,
what
that's a
action you're
reaction.
holding.
Yeah.
So you can say as soon as he scratches his face, you throw a dagger. You can say as soon as he explodes in the kittens, you hug a
As soon as he blinks.
As soon as he blinks,
When I can see
I
the
blink.
whites of his-
So, you go to the left side of the door.
Okay.
You go to the right side of the door. And
Okay.
Seven, you get behind me.
I'm okay with this plan.
What, but it's for your own good. It's not hiding. It's defensive.
How does Tom?
I'm not defensive.
unclear.
I have
Stop
no
being-
AC. I am not defensive.
Stop being
Okay,
so
well
defensive
then-
So
about
if
me.
you, if you stand
I
behind
the
me, you
left
get a
side
plus
of the
2 to
door.
your AC.
And I have both of my weapons
It's
out.
two.
My rapier and my
You
dagger.
have
So
7.
you're right at the door?
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
have extra 7 hit
Alright,
points.
and you are...
Oh,
Yes.
So is the door
That's
the
it?
end
Yeah.
of the blocks?
Are you holding your action?
Yes?
What are you holding your action for?
When it gets close.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do when it gets close?
Attack it with my sword.
Okay, we have a plan now. That's Sue's turn.
I've
Next
never had
up
to do
is
that before,
Chakal.
so I'm like,
I go to the other side of the door and pull up my greatsword, and I'm ready
So
to
is Gregory
clobber the
inside?
thing the second
Yes.
it shows its
He
nose.
is inside.
Also holding action.
Gregory,
You're
you
holding
should
action as
taunt
well?
it to go through the door.
Alright,
Cast
Um,
suggestion.
and then so after Chakal, it is 7. You're up.
All right.
Get behind me, buddy, and shoot it.
Sad.
Get behind me and shoot it.
Wow,
Can wait.
Get behind me and shoot it.
I'm gonna rush in with the 2 daggers.
No,
I'm
As soon
kidding.
I'm the battle master. Listen to me.
Okay.
I'm the battle master. You listen to me.
So I guess that means taunts in
Namor,
charge of
listen
combat
to
now?
Captain America.
Yes.
He has more battlefield experience.
Despite being actually roughly the same age and having both served in World War II together. with the original Human Torch.
Where's your flying
With a
feet?
cyborg. Or no, it was an android.
Where's your flying feet, Namor?
Yeah, where's the little wings on the sides of your feet?
Did you know that Namor was the first superhero to ever fly?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Superman
Yeah,
jumped.
he jumped.
I didn't know that there was nobody else who was in the flying deal. Cool.
The first superhero to fly was a merman, King of Atlantis.
I'll Eldritch Blast
Yeah, that's
again.
just like,
Are you sitting behind Torn, or are you sitting where you are?
As long as I can see the thing, I'm up. So if I can see from behind Torn, I suppose I will stand behind Torn.
Yes, you can see.
Yeah,
from
you
behind
can.
me. If it was full cover, you would not be able to.
Yeah. Your shields are kind of like tilted to
Yeah.
reflect.
Double Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Oh shoot! He was supposed to take another 4 damage last time.
Oh.
Does
That too.
a 14 does not hit, does it?
Barely, barely, barely.
Sweet. 2.
Sure.
Gotta love those.
Okay,
Those
so
are the
then,
best.
16 would hit.
Yes.
And he takes 11 damage.
Alright. Okay.
+4.
That's with my yeah.
Invocations.
Yeah,
7, you've
Agonizing
done.
Blast. I can't
Spriggan,
remember.
you're up.
Come on, Spriggan. Where's Philly?
I'll climb off onto the other side of the shield, the other side of the shield, turn around, shake my butt, and go back onto.
You're taunting?
Yes.
Okay.
And go back onto forehand.
Alright.
I literally cannot do anything. in this
That's your
form
turn?
other than be a shield.
Grigory, you're up.
Gregory.
Uh,
Get out.
but I could just Thunderwave it again. No, well, I assume I heard your plan, so yeah, I'm gonna get back.
Alright.
Get back.
And I'll
Get
see.
back.
Oh, wait, I
We're
should-
learning a new way to combat.
I'll inspire Chakal too, since she's on the
Have
other
a
side.
leader.
I know.
Chakal! Kill
You
this
have a
thing.
leader who will actually help you fight.
I don't have another D8, but I'm inspiring you. You're not actually, but
You're inspired.
I feel inspired.
You're inspired, you have a D8 you can add to your rolls.
Gives you an,
Not
inspire,
bad.
gives you an inspiring song. You're
Alright, what am I
inspired.
doing?
Oh,
You've been inspired.
I feel inspired.
Yeah. So.
You just feel
That's your
inspired, but
turn?
you're not really inspired. Yes, that is his
Alright. So.
Wait, that was just a bonus action. You can use
Let's
it
do
as
it.
mockery.
Yes, sure, you can use Vicious Mockery.
About a weird conversation that sounded just like that.
You can use Vicious Mockery, because that was a bonus action to inspire.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about Vicious Mockery. Oh, well.
Mock.
Yes. I will mock it.
I've
No
seen
proper
porcupine.
sea monster.
I've seen porcupines with better accuracy.
And that's a what save?
It's a wisdom
Ooh, he fails.
just he fails.
It's a total 9. Thanks to
My
poor rolls.
grandmother is the worst.
Yes.
It's like the damage
It's like
increase
you're-
now.
Okay, so that's D4.
Ooh.
What do I say?
Wait, has the damage increased?
Beep,
The damage has
beep.
increased to 2d4.
Ooh.
That's actually.
This is a pathetic counter, Xanathar. Why did you do this?
Oh, thank you.
And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
He sure
They
does.
should use that attack on Thor.
Oh, yeah, I forget about that thing. Okay. Anyways, that is 4.
Total 4?
Yes.
Psychic
This is
damage.
something he can't do.
He has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yeah.
That too.
Well, he's looking kind of rough.
Weak.
Yeah. He's a challenge rating 3, which means that 4 level 3 players are supposed to challenge him, and it's supposed to be like an even fight.
Oh,
There's
we're all like level 5.
yeah, and there's a lot of you, which I'm like, shouldn't there be like more of this? Because this is in the 5 to 10 level range of combat encounters. But nope, just one, just one. He is going to make 3 tail attacks: 1 at Chakal, 1 at Sue, and then 1 at Shelly. So the first one has disadvantage. Look at that, just misses because you're on plus more than 9. The attack against Sue is a 17 to hit.
I'm gonna cutting word that.
Okay.
Wait, do I do D8 for that?
Yeah,
too?
it's D8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a 1, which puts it equal to her armor.
No,
So it-
actually,
oh.
mine's a 17.
Oh,
Wait,
because
what?
your dagger's out.
She's just
I
dual
have a
wielding.
question though. I
Yeah.
have these
Sweet.
bracers
So I
of
just like
defense.
You have to be unarmored for that to work.
Okay, I didn't know where I got them.
Oh, they're from you killed the dude and you kissed him and took his stuff.
That's where they came from. I assume.
You took my dad's stuff too.
No, that's a different. That's different.
You
Oh,
haven't
that's
seen
true.
that? No, they're in my
She
backpack.
kissed your dad. What are you gonna do about it?
Wait, you kissed my dad?
Now is not the time.
Really not the time, folks.
Brady, that
One thing
one
at a
was
time.
perfect though. Thank you. Because I'm using my dual wielding, so that gives me 17.
So as the quill comes, you take your dagger. You
just
back
assumed
out of
that
the
he
way.
missed. No, never mind, Shelly, but not me.
And then
I
the
said
one
done.
against Shelly. He rolled a 3. Plus things making us an 8, but it's a 3 roll a 3.
What's Shelly's AC?
Naturally, it's 15.
Okay, but
But
now it's
behind
17.
this, it's
17.
So yeah, that's it for his turn. He's having a bad day, but he's not gonna show up because he is incredible. He thinks. Oh, that's his turn, by the way. So it's Torin, you're up. Do you want to do something with your life?
No.
You said it's looking. You said it's looking rough.
Kind of rough.
Okay. No, I'm just gonna stay here for now.
Okay.
Hold my action to attack if it gets close.
Okay. Cool. Right.
Whose turn is it?
If that's Torin's turn,
Yes.
then it is now Sue's turn.
This Manticore moved at all?
He has not moved at all.
Oh.
Dang it.
I'm tired of this. I'm gonna use my movement to get in there and attack
We're
it.
in Pokemon. I use
Good, because I want to do
protect.
that as soon as you.
You still
Right
have,
after
Alright.
you.
Yours in melee of it?
you still have a D8. Keep in mind.
So we can
That's
use
true, I
protect
have a
every
D8.
single
What do I use that
round.
for? I add it
Attack
to my
rolls.
attack roll?
And check.
Yes.
Saving throws.
What did you?
I rolled a
Shit
7.
in
What do I
Oh,
add?
I thought that was a
7,
1.
that's a 14. I'm gonna.
Ditto.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Yay!
Literally
Okay,
the worst
so I'm
Pokemon
taking
ever
shoulder,
to
so I use my D8. Maximum damage.
Sweet.
That's 12 with the sword, and then
You get sneak attack because you're a swashbuckler and you're by
That's right.
yourself.
Yep.
I have to roll
All the d6s.
all of these 6s. So that's 12.
Attack
That's
rolls and
20,
saving
so it
throws.
was 12 from the sword, but then the d6s, so that's 20.
No, I think it's
Total 20 from the first damage you.
With the sword, yeah.
Okay.
And then,
So it doesn't affect damage.
I can't remember. I haven't played this
You
game.
roll
She's
again
not
for
a
the
culture.
dagger.
I roll again to hit with a dagger.
Mhm.
Valor, you can add to your damage bonus.
No!
Wait, where's the dagger come from?
I'm
And
using
it's therefore
really
the,
helpful.
therefore the best one.
Getting to it.
13.
13 to hit. Misses barely.
It's like, hey, you want a D8?
Um,
Add to your damage.
Want a d8?
Or, you know,
I'm
it's
just gonna
like,
stay
hey,
there.
1d10
Because I'm
for your
pretty sure
damage.
that I think Chakal is going to move
Yeah.
up.
Mhm.
I should
Yeah.
be okay.
Alright.
If I need
Speaking
healing,
of-
I'm fine.
I'm going to use my
Charge.
inspiration to.
Well, you don't have to declare you're going to use it. You can wait until after.
Yeah.
Okay,
roll it
good.
and then-
'Cause
Also, you have reckless attack, so you
I'm-
can just, give yourself advantage.
I'm
Yeah, she's
recklessly
raging.
attacking.
She's raging.
I'm
Alright.
raging.
So you're already rageful. That's really good, but you might get a 20. Unintentional roll is unintentional. Okay,
Nah.
so the other one was over 19.
Over 19.
That hits?
Yeah, whatever. It was really
25.
good. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, you could have hit me.
Oh yeah. 5.
Turns on
10.
5.
You couldn't not kill him with minimal damage. Because he has a 4.
Just walk
Well,
so-
I just come up and just cleave his head from his body.
Cool. You have a spiky head on the ground.
Woo!
Woo!
We killed it!
Yeah.
I search the body and see if he has
Dude,
any
if I
loot.
had just
Excellent job, everyone.
I
a
turned back
little
into
bit-
Spriggan.
This one had been a
Good job,
4.
buddy.
Wait a second. I used 2.
I could have killed it.
So
I'm gonna go look inside,
You're
see if
gonna
there's anything
Yeah,
in,
loot the
the,
insides.
in the room.
I don't care.
you find some tattered. Roll an investigation check.
Hey,
Before
I
you
get
do
a...
that, I'm going to cast
Is this for looking
guidance
around
on
inside?
you.
Yes.
Can I roll
What do I
investigation
get?
also
You get a
since I'm
D4.
standing right
Oh my
there?
gosh,
I'm
yes.
now 5th level, which means
19.
I now regain Bardic Inspiration when I finish a long fire.
Hey!
Nice.
I rolled a 10.
9, 10.
19.
As you both are poking around at the body,
Can we take a short rest?
Oh wait, I can also look.
We might have to end up.
Wait, I'm also going to help you.
you find some tattered common clothes that have been here for a while. And
Total 20.
you also find some tattered common clothes that have been here for a while, dust, and you don't find the bodies that belong to this clothing, but it's safe to assume that they were eaten a while ago. There's a big old statue of a dwarf outside,
I
toppled over.
found it.
That is all
Of
you
course
see
can't
here.
petrify, can they?
No.
Okay.
I don't know,
Also-
can they?
According to the DM, it is a dwarf, but it is a giant. So
You never know, it might have been.
No.
He might have drawn a card.
Exactly.
We've never met any dwarves.
Maybe there's other cards.
You have met some dwarves.
I have never met any dwarves.
Oh, okay. Really? You didn't talk to...
Spriggan doesn't remember things.
Okay.
You didn't talk to Ann Vol?
Would he remember?
Spriggan doesn't remember
is true.
this.
But there's
Yeah, you
there's
remember
really
the
nothing of
forms.
interest. There's an old bed which is broken in one corner of the room.
How can you remember the story about Torin getting married? You can't remember anything.
Because it's
Torin.
about Torin. He
That's,
remembers you as none of your business.
That's true.
that's all that's there for now, though.
Anybody care to take a trophy?
No.
Nah.
Nah.
You can wear it as a necklace.
Take
I'll
what?
I'll
Wait,
take
what is it?
I'll take one of the spines.
Okay. You pluck one of the spines. You now have like a.
Oh, I get my
spear.
javelins back.
Okay, you take your javelins back.
That's
You now have a
fine.
rapier.
Anything else? No. No. All right.
I don't have
Um,
the spine now.
Anything else you guys are planning on doing right now? It is getting into the evening.
You might want to camp
Camp
around here.
there for the night.
Torin?
How long do
Alright,
these
sounds good.
bonus temporary HP stick around?
Until you
10,
rest.
Until you rest.
Okay, so it's fine.
Yeah. So you guys want to take? Oh, the camera's dead.
Oh.
So I think at this point we'll take our break here.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll be back in a little bit.
I'm assuming we're taking a long rest.
Yes. And I'm.
much heavier than mine.
And we're back.
Left at last.
Probably in
So,
the kitchen.
Rob and the dead.
Yeah, everyone died. Turns out
Oh,
the
yeah.
ring of chicken revivify, if you put like a soul turned into a diamond in there, you can revive like 5 people. So Spriggan put his soul into it, and then he revived Torin, and then None of Your Business, and then Spriggan,
Wait,
and then
Spriggan revived himself.
yep,
Yep.
and then also Savin.
Why
Cool.
do we need to be revivified?
We're all dead.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it turns out Spriggan was the
Because
villain all along.
What?
No, so Spriggan cast
Spriggan cast Circle of Death and killed everybody.
he
Did he cast Revivify on only some of us?
oh my gosh, guys!
Oh my! I just sat down and I don't know what's happening.
20 or the bard rolled a 1.
Anyway, so at the moment, Torn has dark vision
And is keeping watch.
and is keeping watch. Y'all are in the hut. I presume. Are you guys in the hut?
Hi.
Sure.
Okay, I assume you dragged the Manticore's body out of the hut.
Yes.
Is there a window?
There is a window.
Okay,
There's also a gaping hole in the wall.
I'm not
Burn it
keeping
in
watch
the
from the
hut.
door.
No,
I'm
it's
keeping
cold
watch from a
outside, so-
window.
It's cold
What?
outside.
I'm
We're
keeping
all
watch from
taking
a window,
refuge
so I'm
in its
not-
body.
Okay,
Target to be shot at in the door.
got it.
Of course, you know the door is also a gaping hole, so
I pitched my tiny tent.
Okay,
it's adorable.
the rest of
Off
you,
in the
are
corner
you?
so
What are you
nobody
guys doing?
steps on it by
I
accident.
would like to sleep.
Okay.
And I suppose I will take a watch after Torin,
I see.
unless someone else is already planning on doing that.
No, because I'm taking a top watch with Torin, and
Okay. So at the moment, who's asleep? Torn's
Sounds
up.
awful.
I'm
She calls
asleep.
up.
I'm
You're asleep.
asleep.
You're asleep.
Sleep.
You're asleep. You're asleep. Okay.
Now everybody go to sleep. Sheriff, wake up.
Mafia, wake up! Who would you like to kill?
You know,
Or-
you can go to sleep. I'm here to. I've got watch.
I know.
There's an awkward silence for a while.
And a cow dies.
I'd like both of you to make perception checks. You would think it was. Nope, you also have dark vision. So.
I also have dark vision. Yeah.
Yeah. The moon is out. It's
11.
21.
21. You see that he has very blue eyes. You are looking out. There is a stream not too far away, in an area where it pools out a bit more. There's a bit of an eddy that kind of circles around. Looking up, it's pretty clear sky. There's the moon. Yes,
Does he have blue in his outfit?
there is a little bit of blue.
Like where?
Like right over the heart.
That's the sternum.
You know what the sternum protects?
The
The heart.
Okay, sorry.
The
Because it's
heart.
Chakal and
We
she's
need
terrible,
that.
so I just give up with lines for her.
Cool. And you see there are some creatures flying in the night. They seem to be most likely birds. At the very least, they're far enough away that they don't seem to be interested in you.
Yep.
Great.
Hey, look.
I should go fishing on my watch.
There's
terrible idea.
It is a terrible idea.
there's a breeze blowing through some of the grass.
You want to go fishing with Dad?
It's nice and calm.
If I go fishing with you, what are the chances you'll catch me?
I could chase
I mean,
the
that's a
fish.
pretty big fish.
Make an acrobatics check.
The last time I went
Nope.
fishing.
Would you roll?
7.
I would catch you.
But that's all you seem to see. Is there anything you want to do on your watch?
Nope.
Okay.
Here, let me check. Nope.
All right. You watch. Your watch comes to a close. So you wake 7. All right.
Is
Yes.
this before or after I say, you have nice eyes. They matched your chest.
A giant woman tells you that your eyes match your chest.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're just like, thank you, ma'am. Moves
How many
on.
days do you have on your height?
1.
It's shrinking. I'm shrinking back down.
Okay.
It's done.
All right.
Why you keep on putting your dice away when you keep on going to be rolling again?
Because
It's a thing, man.
That's like turning off your car at every stop sign and stoplight.
Conserves gas.
Nobody.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I am kidding.
It's great for your spark plug. Anyway, so you wake up Savin.
Mhm.
All right. So Savin, is anyone else keeping guard with Savin? Is it just Savin?
No.
Is Saffron gonna wake somebody else up to watch with him?
I'll watch if someone wakes me up.
I'm gonna
I'll
sleep.
wake someone
I'm gonna
else
I mean,
sleep on.
Spriggan would watch.
I'm gonna wait for her to go to sleep. I sleep on the opposite side of the room from her.
All right. So
is that
you
your
wake up
Spriggan?
Gregory? Wait,
Spriggan
did you say
goes with me.
Spriggan's in
I
his
suppose
tent
I,
in the
I
corner.
suppose I'd wake
Yeah.
someone up, but
something? Okay. Do you?
also during my watch, I speak to my deity about the wisdom of trying to go for the Kraken.
Yeah.
If he wants me to take them that direction.
So do you wake
Take a
anybody else
crack
up
at
to
the Kraken.
watch with you?
No.
Okay. So during your watch, just kind of looking over, and you see the same little place where there's Eddie, and you see where there's the flowing of the little current in there. It suddenly stops moving,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear a voice say, "Come closer."
Okay.
You recognize.
I
the
recognize the
voice.
voice, so I walk closer.
Okay.
But still, like, keeping an eye on the surroundings because I am on watch.
You hear the pool making the Skype call noises.
A section of the water pools open a bit more.
Okay.
So-
I guess I'd look in.
You look in. There's like a little contained whirlpool there, just picking up floating debris. It's not really anything specific. It's just a focal point right now. You know what you've been sent to do. Help your allies for the time being, as long as you're needed.
Kill them all.
Go looking for various pieces of interest. I'm quite intrigued by the tale they've told. And when you feel the time is right, bring it to me. I'm quite interested to see this fabled weapon that can slay such a mighty beast. I'm intrigued by these, speaking of angels' feathers and dragon's blood. It's been a while since something this interesting's happened in this part.
Of course.
Take whatever discretion you feel is necessary for what you accomplish first, but don't let it conflict with your goals.
Of course.
And don't let your goals conflict with mine.
Of course. I understand.
Now, you should go back to your watch.
I go back to the watch.
A large crab that is scuttled up in front of the door, watching your place, scuttles back into the river.
Yes. So at the end of my watch, I'll guess I'll wake up Gregory.
Okay. Gregory, you are woken up.
Cool.
Gricky boy.
Go.
I watch.
Go.
Okay.
Watch.
Watch.
Make a perception check.
He doesn't have dark vision.
Make it with disadvantage because you don't have dark vision.
Oh, too bad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did he roll a nat 20?
He did.
The second one wasn't that. Well, not that matters. That's a 13.
13. There's this crab. It's looking at you.
I kill it. Just kidding.
Okay. You just,
I just watch.
okay. Nothing much of interest happens, and you all wake up as the sun rises.
Huzzah.
You are currently about 7 feet tall. You haven't shrunk all the way back down yet, but you're
Okay.
you're reaching there. You feel in a couple hours you're gonna be back to normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to find the haunted bottle.
Are we all awake now?
Okay. Is this before everyone wakes up?
Yes.
Or, okay.
I would like to wake up early and go find the haunted bottle.
Make a sleight of hand check on Captain Sue.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm also
Oh,
casting
haunted bottle.
guidance on myself.
Okay.
Probably gonna hop in.
That's
No,
gonna
no,
get
no, no,
awkward.
no, no, no.
The bottle.
Oh, that's terrible.
Meanwhile, during the night,
Very terrible.
one of those
That was
classic,
9.
like, you zoom in and there's like a giant battle going on, and then you zoom out, it's like this tiny-
Captain Sue, make a
Little
perception
emoji.
check at disadvantage for being asleep.
What'd you say? Perception?
Perception.
Wait, I can't. Your 7s look like 1s.
Yeah, I know. 12.
12. you feel tiny hands. And yeah, you kind of wake up a bit.
You're being felt up by a midget.
I
We folk
grab
face.
him because I can tell it's Spriggan, and I pick him up like this, and I'm like, Spriggan, what are you doing?
I want to see the bottle.
The haunted bottle?
Yes, I want to see who's in it.
Well, then why didn't you just ask?
You were asleep.
Well, I'm awake now.
I would like to see the bottle, please.
Okay.
Also, could you put me down? I don't like to be manhandled.
I set him down next to me and I go, okay, you can see the bottle. So you're looking at it.
I knock on the bottle.
And it opens and releases
What
a ray.
color is the bottle?
It's a it's like a green glass bottle. The inside appears to be smoky, swirly. The exact color is difficult to discern through the thick green glass. Make an Arcana check.
Oh,
Can I make one too, just for giggles?
Sure. The D6s are different because you don't have your ear pressed up against it.
That is a 9.
I don't
9.
make Arcana checks. Well.
Cool. Well, you will fail.
Shocking.
It's spooky. It sure is spooky.
Hey guys,
Is
want to hear a
anybody
ghost
in
story?
there?
I'm kidding.
Hello.
Which one was the healing potion again?
Oh no, so
Spriggan, I don't know if you want to be talking to that. We don't know what it is yet.
That's the whole reason I'm talking to it. I want to know.
I wanna know.
Is it talking back?
Is it talking back?
Nope, it just sure is spooky.
I think I'm gonna put it back now. It gives me creepy vibes.
What's a vibe?
It's like a feeling.
Good
I got a feeling.
Why didn't
I
you
put the
just
bottle
say
back.
that?
Okay.
Because I'm trying to be cool.
I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Torin thinks you're cool.
Oh! No, that was bad. That was a 10.
Okay.
You are possessed.
So the rest of you wake up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What do you guys want to do?
Pack up and get going.
Let's keep
Alright.
I
walking.
think
Take
it
down
might
my
be
tent.
best if we wait until the Kraken for last.
Why do you
What's
say
a
that?
kraken?
Trust me.
You get some information from your patron?
Yes, it might be
That
best
was rather
to wait until
accusatory,
later.
Torrin.
Though
Calm
if
down.
you insist, we can hit him sooner rather than later. But I would recommend waiting.
I mean, if
Sounds
the fish
good.
god says wait.
Alright,
I was going
sounds
to
good.
point out we're level 5. The Kraken is one of the Titans.
Level 23 is a 23 challenge rating.
Let's do it.
Let's just wait until we have more
We've
people.
done crazy stuff before.
That was different.
I mean, 6 times 5 is 30, so we technically out-level it.
That's not how challenge rating works, but sure, yeah, keep thinking of that.
It should be how it works.
I have what, like a
That would be nice.
So you've got like 30 people.
I'm walking.
30 level 1s, let's do it!
like what, a 20th of its health?
Alright.
I mean, if you crit every time.
It's possible.
And if you always have sneak attack,
And it
And-
always rolls natural ones. We can do
and it
this.
doesn't use chain lightning.
And at least 7 of your people have like, you know, healing spells they can keep casting
We
on.
stock up on healing potions and get it built, and Gregory builds a rig that allows it to serve us on a bonus
We're
section.
all paladins.
If we just smite it, specifically if we have a smite against Leviathan,
If we just build a submarine,
Anyway,
if we have a paladin of
just drain the ocean.
yeah, no,
Oh, there you go.
that makes
Get a
sense.
bunch of bags of holding and drain the ocean.
it's annoying.
Better idea. We
Wait, is there a
inner
capacity
tube,
to a bag?
Yes, there is.
a bag of bucket of glue.
No,
Romaine
bag of
lettuce.
devouring.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
And some.
But we have
That's a
potential
bag
of
of holding.
limitless
You
lava.
could just
We won't
Obsidian.
drain the ocean. We'll just
Turn
fill
it
it.
and turn into obsidian.
I
We're
think
land
this is a good
developers
idea.
now.
Anyway, we continue on our journey to the
Don't
tower.
worry, guys.
Yes,
You're
it's a good
different.
journey.
Like,
I would have to attack you.
oh yeah. Details.
It takes a couple of hours, and you're now approaching roughly the afternoon, but you're on the early end of almost, it's like 11 o'clock.
Alright.
And you see there's a large tower. There are several guards.
I rush it.
No!
Fists.
No!
And I punch the tower.
Awesome.
I would like to
The
make a
tower
grapple
punches
check
you
on
back.
Savin.
Wait a second. I have
That's a
lava.
natural 20.
Can we
I
just
punch
like
the tower.
slowly
Awesome.
eat away at the
You
base
deal
of the
1
tower
damage.
with limitless lava?
Oh, I like that.
Just
Limitless
collapse.
lava all around the base of the
It's a
tower.
magic
Yeah.
tower.
Okay.
It is.
What if they just,
Kale,
you know,
friends.
stop you from
We were wondering if this is the
You're going to get shot.
museum.
I want to stand behind him.
Okay. A rather
What's
poor
your
guard looks at
persuasion?
you.
I
What are you
go. I
doing?
sneak off with
What are you
Gregory
doing?
Talking to
lava
them. I
around
want them
the
to know we're
entire
friendly.
castle as
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
to the
yeah,
guards.
everyone in our
I
way.
mean, if you're
Let me
charismatic enough,
take care of
this
this.
should be. It should be
He's not.
I'm the leader.
He's not.
Are you the leader?
yourself.
though?
I am the leader.
I'm the captain.
We're not on
Gregory,
scene
come on,
What's
right
my
Gregory.
now.
rank?
Pour
I'm
lava
also
all
I'm
around
also an officer.
I'm a captain.
We're also not on the ocean.
Okay,
Yeah.
hang on.
I can also sail the ship. Can you do that?
I can drive our land vehicles.
Who needs a
I can
ship?
drive our water vehicles.
I can-
Well, there you go. We're perfect for each
I
other.
can make us all breathe underwater. You
I have
don't
a
need
candle
boat.
that doesn't go out underwater.
I have Spriggan.
I want to.
That's the winning argument. I've got Spriggan.
I got Spriggan.
Who wants Spriggan?
We have an army. We have
Hail,
a hope. We have a
friends.
Spriggan.
We are.
Is this the museum?
Wow. That's not helpful because I
You're
can't
like
find
the
captains in
opposite
the
of
army.
help.
Apparently, that's not a
That's
thing.
Are you trying to sort out rank for us?
I am.
Then who's more important?
Well, she-
In the army, you don't exist because there's private, private second class, private first class, specialist, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant first class, master sergeant, first sergeant.
Ben, you're looking at enlisted.
Yes. Oh, officer.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
looked up officer ranks. Google, what's your deal?
Google's
Also,
dumb.
she's also civilian.
She's also naval.
Yeah.
Also civilian.
Wait, what?
Also, I infinitely outrank you because I'm actually in the military.
But does it matter because we're not in?
Doesn't
1v1
matter.
me,
Spriggan
bro.
outranks all of you.
Here's the problem. You can't hit him. He's just gonna sit there.
Actually, you probably could kill
Spriggan will hit you if you hurt Torn.
It's
You know?
okay. I can hit him with the heart.
Spriggan's
Okay,
there.
so
Or you could.
the a rather bored guard is looking at you.
Okay,
Greg-
as is distracted, Gregory and Jakal, I want us to go.
And do a stupid plan.
Yes,
Gregory, are you going
to
to call?
Be our child.
Well, so what? Are you speaking to tower people?
I'm talking to the guards, yes.
Are we in front of the tower?
Yes.
Okay. Are the guards talking back?
Well, if you'll let me say something, then yes. I just want to know if so.
Speak.
I am.
Speak.
Wait. I'm listening.
The guards are.
I'm not going to go in front of the tower and just start.
It was
guys,
until
don't
the
worry.
storm stopped people from coming and going because our boss is overseas at Rakanto at the moment. And he's not accepting any visitors. Yeah.
What about guests?
Also, no guests. The last guests we have tried to rob the joint.
I will
and,
step forward.
Well,
I will step forward. And
he gestures
cast-
over to his left, and you see that there are some banded bodies being thrown out the window.
I say,
Just climb inside.
you know, we've heard so much about your, about this. Wait, he's a wizard, right? You said, what was
He's a
he?
guard.
It's a guard,
No,
at a
no.
wizard's
No,
tower.
it's a millionaire who
yes.
owns the tower
and
because
yeah,
it
there's
used
a
to
millionaire.
belong to a wizard.
Okay. We've heard so much about your boss. We just love to see inside. We think it'd be great. I'm gonna persuasion.
Ooh.
I have a lot
Bill
of. How did I
Bard.
get so much persuasion? That's a lot of persuasion.
'Cause
Bard.
Because you're a bard.
Expertise.
Expertise.
That's, 28.
That's a lot of persuasion.
You have to roll a
I don't
nat
even-
20.
And if you
Hmm.
if you don't let me in,
Well, I
you
mean,
will.
I'm sure that he'd be flattered that you would be stopping by, and you know, we do have a guest list, a waiting list for visitors who do want to come in. If you would like to put yourselves on that list.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'd like to add
certainly.
ourselves to that guest list.
All right. Well, I can let you into the foyer, and you can sign this waiting list.
And that's where I cast invisibility.
Oh, you can do that
Yeah.
Warlocks.
over just you or
Just
multiple
him.
people?
I mean, I have.
It's
some-
someone he
I
touches.
have multiple spell slots.
That is not a good way to spend them.
Multiple.
Two.
That is not a good way to spend them.
Yeah, I have two.
Well, if you cast invisibility
I will
on
make-
yourself
I
and
will
take
make
Spriggan
Torn
with
invisible,
you.
so you just do this floating Spriggan.
Wait.
We're gonna have to put you in my mouth for a second.
Shields and stuff invisible?
It makes everything he's carrying
Yep.
invisible.
What was Carrie Spriggan then?
So it would be
So
like
the three of you
I'm
can go
not an
off
item.
and have a merry little.
Would your clothing be considered an item?
I mean, it's something you put in your inventory.
So your feet, your hands, and your head are visible.
Yeah.
Just wiggle them and people think they're flies.
He ducks his head down deeper into the little pocket and goes. You could hear his voice.
You know, I could just, duck inside as
Or just shape into a fly. You can do that too. Anyway.
I have not seen a fly.
Oh wow. You're right. You've only seen maggots.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Are we going to go in?
Also, I'm
We're
not
going
familiar
in.
enough
We're
with
in.
their
We're in the
nature,
foyer.
really.
Can we go in? We're going in.
We're going in.
I want in.
We're going in, folks. Let's go.
So you guys go in, and there's a book, and there's a bit like almost like a check-in desk, and there's a woman. She appears to be elvish, hair pulled back into a bun. She doesn't seem to approve of anything that breathes. Really, she's like the mean librarian.
She's like you.
Hey!
But what about me?
Are they? She hasn't seen you yet. Are you here to sign the waiting list?
Elf!
Do you say that?
Yes, she did.
I would like to.
Tall woman. Put your names in the waiting list,
Something
please.
matter.
This, you'll be where you are on the list as soon as the storms go down. In order of putting your name in here. Please do this and don't waste my time.
Jakal just stands there looking amazingly awkward.
Actually, there's been some sort of mistake. We're supposed to be in here yesterday, but your guards are not being very helpful.
Deception.
That was, yes.
Roll a deception check.
I just did. That's a 21.
Cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
Deception is charisma, which should have to be high because we're
So she looks at you, kind of blankly. Well, I'm sure there has been a mix-up if someone said you can get in at all, but I mean...
I am a Triton. I am from the sea. I spoke with your master personally.
I'm giving her death glares.
Roll another deception check.
Another one?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
19 plus 7. That's a 26.
She hears that, she's like, oh. Does he have any others? Did he give you any other specifics for the for us to do? Has he? I don't mean to intrude, but has he mentioned anything about payment? Because it's been about 2 months and we haven't seen a dime
He says
yet.
he's going to be back shortly, actually.
Oh, really? So are they working on something for the storms over on that side?
Yes.
Oh, well that is.
Are
creepy.
they?
I don't know.
it's possible.
Why?
Still
He
standing
rolled so
there.
high, we believe him too. Like, really?
Really? Wow.
Oh!
Except for Jakal, who's just still giving this elf gal death glares.
Well, I'll have to talk to the other guards, explain the situation
Of course.
if you could be there for that. Being
See
a
these ears?
company meeting, it would have to be
I don't like elves.
probably just you since you received the information.
Of course.
If you could come back in 2 days, I can get the whole staff together and we can have a meeting.
I don't know if that will work.
Don't judge.
Well, some of the guards are currently on leave, and if they come back and there's people who aren't supposed to be here, and they start, they can cause up.
Don't worry, I can explain.
Elves are
I have.
sneaky,
They will be fine.
nasty.
Roll
creatures.
persuasion check on that one.
Extremely
This is
racist.
a natural 1.
Don't like
Oh
it.
no.
I believe
But I
you're
mean, she
referring to
believes
drow.
me. She just doesn't think I'll convince the guards.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm talking about elves.
Look,
Pretty
some of
sure
them,
you're
we've
not.
hired some
Pretty
half
sure I
orcs,
am.
and they can be incredibly
Can't
thick-headed.
say of a single
Understandable.
elf has been like that, man.
I can
Well,
I can
you would
try to
know.
get it to be done
You're
tomorrow.
As soon as possible. Please.
Okay, well,
I've met
about
plenty
this
of
time
elves in my
tomorrow,
day,
if you can
man.
come back in and
Yeah,
and you
I
could
met
talk
them,
to
And you're
the
human.
people then.
Yes, you've met
Of course. Thank you.
All right. But if you do
Very
want
nice.
to put
You
your
remember
name in
Idris?
on the sign-in sheet
No.
for when
You didn't mean
No,
to.
he
Normal
didn't. He was
hours.
Idris.
for when normal hours return,
It was me.
then you can still sign.
Kill
this
you
book.
again.
Of course.
You didn't kill me the first time.
Is anybody gonna sign the book?
What?
Spriggan will sign the book.
Yes.
Awesome.
Sign
Sorry,
Okay.
we're arguing about how Jakal is racist.
What are
and
you doing, Spriggan?
I'm signing the book.
It's just a smiley face.
Do you know how to spell?
Oh, and
I
while-
know
and
how
while-
to spell.
And I'm
Okay.
assuming she's paying attention
He
to
wrote a
everyone who
note for
signs the
us.
book.
Can I make an
Yes.
Arcana check on the
I'm
pen
going to
and the book?
Sure.
I'm going to cast invisibility on Sue.
Natural 20.
It's the McGuffin. It's not.
That'd be
I'm
hilarious.
thinking they're using it for our guest book.
I actually
really.
know exactly what we're looking for.
My first thought is when we saw the
shopping
book was for
So you're
Chapal, because now
invisible.
she knows about it. She's like, right over, like, it's a book.
So that's how they just eliminate
I'm
anyone.
invisible now.
It's like the Death Note. You write your name and then you instantly die.
There we go.
They just
Oh.
eliminate anyone who's interested.
And she's like, all right, and that will. Did you sign the book?
I signed it, yeah.
Okay.
And then I turned invisible.
Okay. All right, and that will. I do want you to make a stealth check, not with the advantage of being invisible. This is for not being noticed as.
Should I make that since I'm cast? the
Wait, should I
invisibility,
sign
or
this
she
in
ca-
common or Sylvan or Primordial or Druidic?
Whatever your what?
A dirty 20.
Whatever your name is.
My
Alright,
name is Spriggan.
you-
This is my friend Torin.
Have you-
And also,
seen
I
him?
have a friend named Waffalago that I need to introduce you to sometime. She looks like this. He looks like this.
Well, you added someone else to your sketchbook.
Yes.
What
He's
was
really
his name?
annoying.
Must have been pretty amazing.
Waffalago.
Who's what?
He's really annoying.
He was a
She does
I
not
don't
notice
believe
you
you.
going
He's
invisible as far
not
as you're
no.
aware.
He's not that bad.
Alright. You got invisibility for...
How long?
I'm looking for it.
I
His
see you like
answer
walk
to
out
fighting
and
3 hags was
You got
cooking
an
dinner.
hour.
Yeah. You just like walk up to someone and start talking to them. And
I
it's like,
did
oh, I'm
it then
invisible.
by myself.
Ben, can you give me
Spriggan
a
tried
quick
to help.
layout of the
I'm sure
room?
you
I'm
had a
looking for a
wonderful
door
time
that I
with
can go out.
Yeah,
Sure.
she was
All
kind
right.
of helpful. Just,
So,
you know,
real
it's
quick.
Spriggan. He tried.
So you
And while
guys,
you're going out, I'm gonna distract her.
if anybody you would like to notice anything else happening in the room,
Anything look interesting in the room?
yeah, Sue's not in it.
Great.
I mildly
And
note
you guys
that.
don't notice.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
consent,
It's okay.
I've
Probably
already forgotten who she is. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
and continue the
No,
argument.
Spriggan has no object permanence, so no.
Oh!
Cover his eyes, he thinks the whole world is gone.
Oh no! Torin, the world's gone dark. What happened?
Torin, you're gone again!
So there's a sort of in this smaller front area.
Uh-huh.
There is a
Some large blocks there for no reason.
the walls are being remodeled. There is a large doorway right here,
Okay.
and that's
gap.
currently all you see.
The doors are open or not?
They are closed, but there is a guard walking towards the door.
I'm going to quickly try to sneak up right behind the guard and follow him through the door.
All right, make your stealth check and then make a dexterity check too.
Stealth again?
I also want to go exploring.
I'm also a 13. I'm going to threaten the lady that if we don't get in on time, there will be consequences. So she's distracted and
Okay.
doesn't see the door being open for longer than it should.
Okay. What was your stealth roll? You have advantage
17.
for being invisible.
Oh. Nope, 17.
All right. And then your dexterity check.
Oh, that was not good.
Does she have advantage on that one?
No.
9.
9.
Do you have inspiration?
Not anymore.
And besides that, it only lasts a minute.
Mm.
You kind of thunk the door on your way in.
That is why I was distracting the lady.
The lady doesn't notice. The guard's like, what? So now, you are here.
You didn't move again.
Guard is
I
here.
didn't give you any warning either. Just like, you're invisible, by the way.
Just like,
Go.
pulls the list up. I'm going shopping.
So the guard is currently taking a look around. Did I hear something? I want you to make another stealth check.
Or you could kiss him and knock him out.
13?
Advantage because you're invisible.
Sorry.
That's a whole new
That's someone
connotation
invisible
to
randomly.
she's a knockout.
14.
14.
It's that chloroform lipstick.
As he goes to touch the door, he puts a hand right on your face.
I'm gonna knock you out.
He is about to call for help. You have one surprise round.
Wait, what did you just do?
Eat him!
Kiss him.
I would keep him from calling out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
Wait, no,
right.
but his hair's on my mouth. I can't do that.
Pull his hand
How did
off.
you lick his hand? You let go.
He'll be so grossed out, he'll run away.
Oh, my hand's wet. Ah!
I have a surprise round though. Can
Gas
I?
used lick.
Uh-huh.
My hands are still free.
Yes.
I can take out my rapier and attack him, and I would have sneak attack him.
You would.
Or
But
you
you
can just
lose your
take-
invisibility once you attack.
Yes.
You can just move his
Does she
hand
know
off
this?
your face and then kiss him.
Which would be a grapple, which is an attack.
Oh, dang.
Hmm.
Kiss counts as a grapple.
Can I?
I mean, he's
He's
not
also-
initiating it or
You're
willing
also
participants.
You're still invisible for an hour, so you can just get away from
Drop to the
Can
drop to the
I-
ground and crawl away.
Has his quote unquote grapple of my face and move away?
You can disengage.
it. Just disengage. and
Yeah.
He's not grabbing your face like,
He's
what's
just
the?
trying
Oh
to
my! There
Yourself.
is something here.
If I just
And it feels
disengage
Uh-huh.
and move out of his reach, what? Is there another door in this room where I am?
There is another
It's
door.
like, oops, sorry. Leaves me very confused.
Oh,
Go
I have a good idea.
over
Oh,
here.
I have a better idea.
Yes?
Okay, so I'm going to disengage, move away, whisper, "You're haunted," and then walk to the door.
Are you using your full movement to get there?
You should
Yeah.
roll
Just-
for like
just-
intimidation or
Just
something.
dump the magic bottle on him
Persuasion!
instantly.
You're haunted.
Just unload the magic bottle on him.
Oh, that was not amazing. What did I say? Persuasion?
What
Persuasion.
would be not intimidation?
No.
How about deception?
Or just
Persuasion?
Not-
19!
Yes.
19. Okay. Let me look at guard stats.
Dude, I have a plus 10.
You know, that
persuasion.
might actually keep him from like calling out
Yeah.
in terms of, because if it's a magic tower,
Yeah.
Then that's
then
not.
it's not someone sneaking in. It's
Wait a
shoot,
second.
something inside is haunting.
By the way, that I added the wrong number earlier.
It's
Oh.
fine.
It was a 20 something, 20 less than 8. I just realized that.
It's fine.
Cool. He just hears that. Guys, I think there's another ghost going on. It was the one the bandits we killed. Check the bodies. Maybe one of them was a girl. I don't know.
I'm just gonna open the door. If he thinks there's a ghost there, I'm just gonna open the door and walk through.
Okay. Oh, and it's heading toward the west wing. Get the
I'm
ghost
still-
squad,
You're still
and we're heading
invisible
in.
for an
I'm
hour.
still invisible. I don't
You
care.
are.
Okay, I'm going to follow this corridor. I'm looking for my stuff.
Can we hear any of that?
Make a perception.
You might have heard the. You probably heard the guard.
There's still in there.
No, I didn't.
Ooh.
do this instruction.
24.
18.
So, Torin, you hear a guard scream something, or not scream, but call out something about, oh, yep, ghosts must be on the loose, and I see a couple guards start walking out the front door. Excuse me, we gotta go check some bodies.
Excuse me, ma'am. One of your guards just said there was a ghost on the loose.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Are we Ghostbusters?
Well, we've had some experience with supernatural things in the past. Maybe we could help you out?
Make a
Persuade her.
persuasion check.
Persuade her.
You're going to cast
This would be
guidance.
awesome if it works.
This
Then
is
Casting
we
good.
get
guidance?
and get
This is
stuff if you don't.
You get a D4.
But if we don't get it, you can still
D4.
get it.
This is good.
And we can at least just claim, oh, this is the totally haunted thing. We have to take it outside and like do things to it, and it'll go away.
I have the
Persuasion
bottle, though.
19.
19? Alright. She looks at you, looks at each one of you that is present.
Not me.
Spring is just like.
I'm awkwardly smiling, trying to make up for my.
Have you fought
Grimace.
ghosts before?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't
Have you fought
remember.
ghosts before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Guidance.
What was it?
Crit fail.
I'll take it. 14?
Okay, have you fought ghosts before?
I don't remember. But in Spring's life events, he has been in a haunted house before.
Okay. Have you fought ghosts before?
There it is.
15 persuasion. Totally.
Yeah, explored a haunted house right here.
Deception.
Have you fought ghosts before? Well, you did see,
You guys didn't have the.
what's his face's ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pinball.
So yes, you've
You have
Dealt
not
with
fought
ghosts.
ghosts, but you have dealt with them.
you've dealt
before.
with ghosts before.
Wait a second. If I used my instrument of illusions to depict myself fighting ghosts, could I use performance instead of deception?
You can use both. But
What?
your performance skill would dictate how hard the DC for deception would be.
Ooh.
So that could make it easier if you do a good enough performance.
Okay. Where should I roll first?
Performance.
Performance.
Right.
Performance.
Oh, that was good.
That's a 27 performance.
That's
It's a
really
really
good.
performance.
And a 15 deception.
Okay. Have you fought with ghosts before?
I have personally not fought with ghosts, but I am a warlock, so I have plenty of dealings with supernatural beings. I'm sure this will be much easier than gods.
That's like the most humble brag I've ever
Oh.
seen.
Let's see, persuasion?
Like, I don't know about ghosts, but I do fight gods, so you know.
10. That's a 10.
That's a
I mean,
10.
She looks at you, she's like, magical expertise. Okay, that's helpful. You, okay. Uh-huh. I'll ask the guard captain about this. Hey, Steven! Gowson, yes, Laurel. What do you want? Alright, these people want to help with the ghost outbreak, so why don't you take these two and you go out over with the first group, and you take these two and go out and you just find a group, whatever.
Cool. So who is going with who?
So-
rolling some dead bodies.
So, Chakal and Gregory have been teamed together.
Yay!
Torin and Savin have been teamed together. Spriggan can go with whoever he chooses.
Probably Doran. You're right. And you're stealth. And invisible.
If I roll a critical hit on my stealth, I will disappear from this plane of existence.
Alright, so,
Pretty much.
now, currently, you guys are divided into these groups.
Guys,
Be
we
fun.
split the party.
Oh,
Team
no.
newbies and Team
you
old
never
school.
split the party.
Party.
We let the darn thief out of sight.
We let the darn thief out of sight.
You actively cast her in.
You actively let me go! And gave me invisibility, so I always have advantage.
Alright,
I
so,
was like, you know what? Let's take the rogue off their leash, and you know what? Instead, let's give them something that makes them even better at what they already do.
so we have Cards Against Humanity, and we have, the Pain Train, I guess? I don't know what it's called.
Well, I'll let
The
Spriggan
Avengers.
Yeah.
We're the Avengers.
The Avengers.
He's Groot!
Hey! And also Rocket, oddly enough.
That's true.
So Spricket is both.
So, we're gonna start with, the Avengers. They start taking you into,
Is there just
The-
one guard with us?
there are 2 guards with you.
Oh no.
So, not enough to just
I
put
really
One
hope
for
you
each of
guys
us.
find me, because if the
Alright,
other team
you know,
finds me,
just
they don't
turn to
actually
four
know
arms
what
ago.
happened.
Now,
Please
kiss.
don't accidentally kill me.
Right, 'cause I'm still the only one who knows you're invisible hunting around. They just think you're gone.
Wait, did you share the plan with us? Did you can turn her invisible?
No, I just straight up did this.
He didn't
Okay.
even
This
tell
was
me.
on the fly.
I just
Okay.
found
And
out I
it
was
worked
invisible and left.
amazing.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Spriggan might have
How do you
noticed
guys
he has a
feel
high
about going
passive
late
perception.
tonight?
No.
Yes.
It depends on how late.
Yes.
Cool.
I have a lot of homework to get through, so.
Then get
Awesome. So wait, who's okay with being late?
Depends on how late.
What time is it now?
It is 8:50 now.
How late is
10.
it?
10 at latest.
Okay, cool.
I don't know that I can go that late.
So
out.
as you
can
guys,
get cursed and disappear.
as the
And leave Gregory all by himself.
No.
as team Cards Against Humanity walks out, checks bodies,
Thank you.
make a dexterity saving throw. Oh,
Oh.
wow, that's a natural 1. What a coincidence! And a body chucked from the window lands right on your head, and you're knocked unconscious because it totally dealt however much damage that is to make you unconscious. What a coincidence! Chakal's been knocked out. Oops.
Okay, wow, I was not expecting to go that
Goodbye.
fast.
Bye. Get out of here.
Bye, get out of here.
Love you. See you tomorrow.
Love you
Get
tomorrow.
lost.
Okay. Have a good
Don't
time.
do homework,
I
Hannah.
wish
Be
I could
Wait a
responsible.
second.
Yeah, we've lost our racism.
But then
Sorry, it's due tonight and I'm still not.
Yeah,
figuring
you
out.
want to get
Oh
that done.
yeah, you.
Understandable.
Okay, get out of here.
Yeah.
Alright. Check in with us, be in chat and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'll
Alright.
still chat.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
you do that after you're done with your homework.
Okay, so Gregory, now's your chance. She's unconscious. She's prone. You have advantage on melee attacks. What do you want to do?
Murder! Pour out the decanter of endless lava, of course.
I'm kidding.
Easy here,
Okay,
invisible.
we'll start with.
I open the deck
keep
of
going.
cards, take her dead hand, and like slowly have her draw every single card.
Gregory goes chaotic evil.
I am chaotic neutral.
I guess that's not
Surprise,
far.
Gregory was the final boss all along, guys.
Gregor is a thief. He knows all the things. All right. Anyway, okay, but like seriously, what do you want to do?
Wait, so where are we? Just in...
You guys are actually outside the building at the moment.
I mean,
Okay.
so you all
Wait.
know what we're looking for here, though.
Mhm.
It's the dragon's blood.
Dragon's blood.
Dragon's blood, yes.
So,
let's see. Well, so wait, did a corpse
I
literally
didn't
what
know
fell
we were
on
looking
her?
for.
A corpse of a bandit.
Body.
This one
Dead
wearing full
bodies.
plate.
Wait, I thought someone let us out to take us
Loot
somewhere.
the body.
Let you guys out to the bodies.
Oh.
The bodies have been looted.
Loot the bodies.
checking for ghosts and whatnot.
Wait, so we're all by a bunch of bodies.
Yes.
Cool. So I
Just
investigate the bodies.
So what are you looking for?
Files of
Well.
dragonfly.
You could just make it look like you're investigating the book. Right, you don't know about the ghost when she's in.
I mean, I suppose I would be looking for dragon's blood if that's going to be on these bodies.
Okay.
Wait, what did we say? What did she say? What did Agatha say?
Dragon's blood would be at this wizard's tower.
Just adding.
That's supposed to be great.
Probably not. So, I mean, yeah. I'm
She
investigating.
doesn't know about Angel's Feather or Mithril Nib or anything like that, so
Right.
that doesn't rule this out, but she doesn't know.
I mean, I'll just investigate
So I keep pulling that.
bodies
It's
for
not good.
stuff.
Don't waste bullets.
Oh, that was great. That's sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
I
What
roll
kind
for-
of chasm fall into?
It's like a sarlacc chasm.
Can I roll for sarcasm?
8 to investigation.
You fiddle faddle around, just moving around the bodies, and like, yep,
This is Sparta.
they're dead. What were we looking for again? Guard's like, we were checking to see if one of them was female because it was a feminine ghost voice, apparently.
Maybe it wasn't a feminine man. You don't know.
We don't. At all. Also, I don't know where this voice is coming from.
You're haunted.
That's what the sound effect of working here, which is one of the reasons why we get paid nicely when we get paid.
Tori, I
Wait,
think we
wait.
should retire and just become guards here.
I think I'm good.
I'm going to. Wait a second. What's the area around me like?
There's some bushes. There's
I'm good.
some grass. You're in a hilly area.
Okay.
But there's like a path leading up to the door,
Tori, let me know
and
when you
not
want
much
to do things
else.
so I can cast spells before you do them.
Is there cover-ish?
Define cover, like
Saving throws.
cover against projectiles or cover from vision.
From vision.
Yeah, there's some bushes nearby.
Cool.
It's a bush.
I
Captain.
I subtly
Captain.
use my rapier to make a corpse a little ways away start smiling.
You
That's disturbing.
make a sleight of hand check to draw the rapier.
Okay. That was a natural 20.
Well, conveniently,
He doesn't
I rolled
save
a
it.
natural 1.
So you pulled it out and waved it around, and no one noticed.
He starts moving like, okay, this body, move that body. So that consumes one of your charges for the day.
Okay.
And is there a particular body that
The corpse
you
is
consume?
moving, of course.
Is there a
Anyway,
female body?
just a little bit ways away, and I turn to him and say, "Oh my, you know, I think that there might be something weird going on here. You better investigate that body over there." And I subtly, let's see,
How do you want to do this?
um,
Painfully, of
wait,
course.
what did you say?
All the guards.
Oh,
I
persuasion.
mean, I'm
Yeah.
legitimately thinking jumping one of the guards that we're with, because there's 2 of us and only 2 within.
There's
Okay.
3 of us. and two of them.
Persuasion.
Right, sorry.
That's a
Excuse me.
13.
Wow, like a room.
Okay. He's like,
Small.
why are you looking? Oh my!
I could
And the body that you've pointed out, the one that's further along, has this intense rictus grin going for it. And eyes are open, faces half caved in from the fall from the second story window.
I don't remember using the Joker venom.
Okay, I'm gonna subtly make another one closer. Also smile.
Okay. That's your second charge of the day.
Yes.
Alright.
Sure.
How many charges do you have?
3 per day.
Okay.
First
And I
possessed bodies.
turn into that and oh no, that one too. You better stay out here and investigate this. I'm gonna run back in and
Inform the captain.
yes, inform other people.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do with her? Looks over at Chakal.
She'll be fine.
Uses,
Wait, make
uses
her smile,
sword
make
charge
her
to
smile.
Make her smile. Oh no, it's spreading.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Save your charge. Save your charge.
It just makes people smile.
I don't need
Is that all it does?
Yeah.
That's all it does.
Oh, okay.
So are you going to do that?
Well, do I want him investigating her now? Like, take
we
me back.
care?
I don't know. Is he an attractive man? She might be okay with
Is
this.
she an
I
elf?
don't
She
know,
might kill him.
yeah. Sure, why not?
Okay, roll a d20.
What am I rolling this for?
Yes.
That's an 8.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. What's he doing?
He looks over and he starts checking for a pulse. He's like, okay. And he starts checking the other bodies for pulses.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly sneak behind a bush.
Roll stealth with advantage because he is quite distracted and a little scared at the moment.
Ooh!
That's a natural one.
Advantage. You have advantage.
Oh yeah. Yay.
That is much better.
I'm hiding in this
16.
bush.
16.
Hey, I'm gonna go hide in this bush over
You
here.
are now pretty well hidden in this bush.
Okay, and I cast Disguise Self as that dude.
As the guard?
Yeah,
On yourself.
Okay.
on myself.
That's how disguise self works.
Got it.
Only targets yourself.
No, change the guard to look like the guard.
Change the guard to look like me.
Just
I'll
the
change
guards look
the-
like one of the corpses.
That's what I was gonna say. Beat me to it.
Oh. Well. Yeah.
That's one of the smiling corpses, of course.
Alright.
Well, I mean, let's see, this probably won't work.
Yes, it will.
Will it work?
Yes, it
Don't
will.
let
just
the
a
guard
visual.
see.
Okay.
Don't let the guard see.
I know. Then I have to sneak into. Okay, whatever. I cast Disguise Self, and now I look like the guard.
Okay.
You can make yourself look like any guard, because they might know him and his voice, and you don't sound like him. So
Just make yourself look like similar to the guard.
yeah, with a big bushy beard.
I was gonna say just a full helm so they can't see your face at all.
That
It's
too.
the same uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anyway, I now look like a guard.
You look like a guard. Alright. We're gonna sneak
I'm
back.
going to sneak back inside. Yes.
Alright. So
Why sneak when you can stride boldly forth?
roll a stealth check. It's a low DC because you look more or less like you belong there. It's just so the guy doesn't see you coming out of the bush.
18.
Alright, you head back around. Are you heading back inside?
Yes.
So are you gonna catch up with the rest of the guys?
Yes.
Yes.
3 of us. We can jump these fools.
There's
4 of you.
us!
4
There's
of
4
us.
of us.
4 of
Wait,
us.
what are you
You're
guys
not
doing?
getting into the sketchbook.
We're also searching.
Wait, where
Okay.
did you end up?
Sorry,
inside?
So-
Spriggan.
Huh?
I'm
That-
sorry.
You've
Team
been inside.
Avengers. I'm gonna pause you for a minute. We're gonna get back to Team Sue.
Yes!
Team-
I'm my own team!
Team-
Captain, there's
Team
captain
Darn.
in there.
Okay, Team Captain.
Sue.
Team captain.
So Team
You're
Cap.
Captain Sue.
Team captain.
I
No,
am
there's 2
the
Team
team
Caps. Oh
captain.
no!
We have to team up together to be Team Cap.
Yes! Can we please?
Alright, so you are in this room and there is a guard walking more or less behind you. He doesn't see you because you're invisible.
That is how invisibility works, yes.
Are there any like small-ish objects around?
Make an investigation check.
Please be good.
If you grab something, does it turn invisible?
Yes.
You just see things disappearing left and right and appearing other places.
Well,
It's like
to
he's
my
holding his
understanding-
weapon, you grab his weapon. And
Well,
it's
no, it would have to be like he's not holding it.
Yeah.
15.
15. You're looking around. There are some like display cases.
Pull his helmet off his head.
Pull his pants down.
Pull his pants off. His pants disappear.
Just thinking.
Guys, the
Everything
ghosts
you
are
touch
tad
disappears,
aggressive.
then it's
You
going to
have
be
to hold
invisible.
I'm going to go to the left and just
This way.
yes, and
Okay.
hope that he goes to the right.
All right. He walks in.
Roll
you
some
need a
percentile
D2?
dice.
I have a
Do you need a
D2.
D2?
Oh, sure. Why not? Otherwise known as a coin.
No, it's a D2.
All right. Which one's one?
I don't know. You pick.
Okay.
Heads,
Both of them.
heads, because
Heads
that's
is
one.
one.
Cause
Both of them
heads, because there's one more head
All
than
right.
tails.
Hang on. Well, I hadn't actually said which goes where. So heads is left, tails is right. All right. He starts exploring the side over here.
Okay, what's on this side of the room?
You see that there is a
Omega,
case
what you hear.
with rings. And you see that there is a
Ring of chicken nancy.
there is also a few scrolls, another chest, and there's another display case full of old books.
I would like to make an Arcana check on the
Igris
cases
is
to
rolling
see
in
if
this grave
they're
right now.
sealed with magic.
Okay.
Spells off alarm. I'm not good at Arcana checks though. 11.
11. It doesn't seem super magical. This is pretty first thing on the floor. So
The stuff we want is gonna be further.
So-
up.
I'm
it-
looking. I'm.
it looks like they're old spell tomes, which wouldn't be useful to anyone who's not a wizard. And if they were a wizard, they'd have to transfer things over anyway. Some rings and whatnot.
You
It
just had money.
doesn't seem that it'd be super. It's not vials of blood or anything.
Okay. Well, then I'm going
We're
to
multi-class
keep
into
looking
wizard.
for some blood.
With
Okay.
11 intelligence.
In this room or
No, no, I
No,
am
is
with
there a
my
way out
seven.
of this room, or do I have to go back through that?
back to the same door.
Oh,
So
okay.
is this just another sub-room?
Another-
Then I'm
yeah.
going to go back through that door.
Blows away in his
As you're going back to this door. Okay. Team Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Please don't kill me.
You went back in this way.
Don't know
You guys coming with?
I think it might be a good idea to head higher up. If it's really a ghost of one of the thieves, would it not make sense for it to be where the more valuables are stored?
More valuable.
The more
Artifacts
the more
are
valuable
stored?
artifacts are stored.
That's a good idea. You come with us. You stay here with the other guy
Wait,
here.
who is he pointing to?
He's pointing
That's
to
a 19
Spriggan.
to persuade both of them to come up with us.
Wait, Spriggan.
They have a protocol. They're not. They're sticking
Oh.
with it. So he points at guard Gregory to come with. Are you going upstairs with him?
I'm gonna go upstairs.
All right.
But I don't know Gregory's. Oh, I'm sorry if I jumped you, Gregory.
Oh, right.
No!
Can
Alright.
I like subtly whisper?
I mean,
Like, it's me.
chances are I'll jump the first guard first. Because isn't one of them the captain?
Captain is not.
Oh, but what? I'll use sending to say to him, "Hey, it's me, the guard next to you."
Okay. With something you do have to actually speak.
What?
I think, unless it's mental.
No,
It's
it's a mental
mental.
message.
It's just mental. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
I assume.
Specify
I
if
don't
you're the
have
guard
it.
on my right or
I don't
left.
have the card thing, so.
Well, that's what you do?
Yes. What is that? Third level. Aha.
Right, because
Do I
you
get
can
to
pull
send a
up
message back with sending?
Yes, we do.
25 words or less.
Mm.
No, but
So
I could
That's gonna be hard.
sniff
I'm-
it out if
I
I
have to say it.
wild shape into something.
Or I just acknowledge.
I.
Cool.
So you
I can
send
say
up a
you're
message that you're.
That
You
I'm.
can sniff out ghosts.
Hey, it's me, Gregory, the guard next to.
The
The
guard.
guard next to you is Greg.
Yeah, the new
You know-
guy.
Oh wait, you know, I can.
So you hear this message like. The voice in my head.
Yes, that's not
You do
unusual.
that if you need to.
I know that.
So
Yes, I could definitely sniff her out.
I was
See-
like, if only I could quietly tell it. Oh.
so team animal handling is going this way because you got a fish and a goat. I guess team animal handling would be you two. Whatever. The goats and the fishy are going this way towards another staircase. During this time,
Yeah,
Team-
stick with these people. Captain America.
Team Beastmaster? Team Beast Mode.
team bromance.
Yes.
Team bromance. You're currently going here. You guys open up the door. You guys walking in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to the guard. Now, excuse me, friend.
Make a dexterity check.
I don't want you to get scared about what's going to happen. My friend here is a druid. He
Ooh.
can turn into different types of
In
animals.
response, I tell you that Sue's invisible too.
Oh, nice.
Just so you know. So now it's just you two that
Just
don't know.
FYI, the ghost is Sue.
Are the
She's
guys?
invisible.
And one of the things he can turn into has really keen smell. So he can smell it. If something here to be smelled, he can find it.
Oh, he has a big mouth.
He can't speak when he's an animal.
Thank goodness.
So just
Alright.
don't get scared, okay?
Do ghosts smell?
If there's something to be found, he can find
Well,
it.
if you can
But
feel a
ghosts
chill when
don't
they
leave
pass through you, then
scents.
I assume you can sense them other ways. You can see them, can't you?
Why don't you just make
And
it
if you
sound
can
I'm
feel
assuming
their
you hear-
chill, then I assume you can
I'm
smell their
assuming you'd be hearing
ectoplasmic odor.
Ben?
Make a persuasion
Ben,
check.
I'm
Yes.
assuming Sue hears this on the other side of the door and is smart enough not to just waltz through.
She is
That
currently
was a natural 1.
walking this way.
Oh, so she would hear the people talking though.
She hears people talking. The specifics is fuzzy.
Okay, so you wouldn't just like
She looks. She's
try
like,
to-
Spriggan.
ah, I wasn't listening. What? All right, let's just move on.
I'm going to pull out Spriggan. You know what to do.
Alright, and then I will wild shape into the battling beast forearms.
No.
All right.
So while you guys
So-
are wreaking havoc downstairs,
No,
You
we're
haven't
just- we're
seen
just,
this form yet, Torin.
Just smelling stuff.
But it's basically
I've almost
is that
considered it
what
an
he
attack.
looks
a
like?
it's kind of like
Kind of. It's
so
the
it's a
closest I have.
bear-like face with tusks, but a gorilla-like body with
But I don't
4
have
arms.
forearms, so who knows kind of who
Yeah, he broke a guard's leg
I am.
by shapeshifting over him
Oh, good job.
out of your hands.
Alright,
So-
buddy. See what you can
I
smell.
remember that. That
So
was fun.
wait, would you recognize Sue then? This four-armed guy?
I would recognize her scent,
Okay.
and
So
I
you,
will...
so you wouldn't straight up attack her?
No.
As
Okay,
you're coming out
goodness.
here and you guys are coming in here,
I'm
I am
just
going to make
looking.
you make a dexterity saving throw.
I've been waiting for that.
Yep.
I'm gonna sniff.
Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was a 24.
I mean,
Nice.
Torin probably could have figured out that the ghost is too invisible.
I mean, that is true. She did just disappear.
She disappeared, and then they were like,
Whether
"Oh,
or
it's a
not
ghost
she's
right now."
invisible.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, there's a female ghost here.
But the question is, did Spriggan figure this out, or did he forget? Sue
As the
with
guard's
party?
walking in, you duck under his arm, and you see Torin drop down Spriggan. He turns into forearm.
Okay, I'm looking for another door.
That'd be following us then.
So you.
I'm going up that way.
All right.
How does she get past all of us?
I rolled
that-
that.
She
We're
rolled
filling
really-
up the whole area.
I jumped.
Over who?
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
It's more that she ducked under like the guard as he swung his arm around.
And you rolled real high.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm gonna sniff.
All right. So make your check with advantage. For
Make
being
your
a
sniffer
sniff.
check.
My sniffer check is a 14.
Make a nose check.
All right. You sniff, and sure enough, you smell. Yep, that's Sue, and she is going that way. Huh? Didn't see her, but I smell her over there.
Please don't do that.
What would Spriggan?
I mean,
What is this
it's
thing?
also a familiar. It's also a familiar sense. So why would he be worried about Sue?
No, it was more like I was confused is that I didn't see her.
Oh.
Could be, yeah, could be.
You closed your eyes while you were shapeshifting.
The guard's
silly.
looking at you guys like. So you got a scent?
Yeah, but we don't.
We think
follow
we think we smelled something.
Okay.
You stay in here. We'll see if we can scare it off towards you.
that. Can't do that. Going for orders from random strangers.
Hey, do you see the ghost? Nope. All right. You go with them.
See the ghost.
You go with them. I'm staying here.
Have you seen the invisible
All right.
person?
I don't know how to catch a ghost, but I'll be waiting right here in this
Actually, I
doorway.
did see an invisible person.
Jerry here will be
a couple
going with
days
you.
ago.
Okay. What?
So
Not
I
yet.
crack 4 sets of knuckles.
I'm now going to.
Do you have to like?
We don't need the point
Can you
anymore.
do that?
Let's go follow the
Do you have
scent.
to like jump up and crack and then?
I have 4
He has
arms.
4 arms and 2 legs.
So he can crack.
Oh,
You can crack one
Got
set of
it.
arms, put those arms down, and crack. the
that's
other
what
set
you
of
were
arms.
saying.
So at this moment, Sue,
scent
you
boy.
see Team
Yep.
Animal Handling start going up a flight of stairs.
I followed them.
All right, you.
I
How
follow the
at
scent.
what pace are you following them?
Distance away.
Matching their pace, but keeping a good distance away.
15 feet.
Yeah.
All right,
Enough to where I like step on a creepy board. It's probably not gonna freak them out.
got it. All right,
But isn't that what you want them to do?
No,
Freak
Don't
out.
get
because they'll
freaked out.
turn around and then I'll have to.
And then they'll come
turn
back that
around.
way, and then you can get in front of them.
Then you can stab him. And then you can miss.
All right.
If,
So
if only you were an assassin right now, then you'd critical hit on everything.
Right?
For one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
One strike of
one
glory.
glorious hit.
So I
One
One
forgot
glorious,
action in this
overpowered hit. You
situation.
could kill a guard in one go.
All right. So you guys are currently here. You see Team Animal Handling heading upstairs.
I think it might be following them. If we go up there, might be able to catch it between us.
Oh!
Is there anyone who can see the guard?
I mean, the other guard.
That guy.
This guard?
This guy.
Yeah. I mean, he's.
Oh, you don't know the other guards, Gregory.
Well, no, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna get out of line of sight and then have Forearm get behind him and hit him on the head and knock him out.
So
Got it.
he's currently within eyesight.
Okay.
He's standing in the doorway at the moment, so he does have visual
Okay.
coverage of the
So we need
room.
to get away. We need to get further down before we can do that. So we're just gonna follow slowly in the direction that Sue is going.
All right. So Team Animal Handling heads up the stairs. Sue follows. Guys are heading up here. The guard back there is like, are you gonna chase it this way? You gonna
We're going to follow it up here. There's another team looking up here, so you'll be fine down here. We'll trap it up here with the others.
I'll just make sure nothing's missing. All right. He walks off into the room.
This is amazing. I'm having so much
This
fun.
is pretty great.
I'm so nervous.
I love
right
this.
now.
Okay, so
I can make
One
these
hand.
little
One
games.
hand.
One.
I have to find it again.
Two around.
And you have to
Just
pass it
squeeze.
so Team Animal Handling, you are
Or I could just.
Light 2.
up here. Captain
I don't want
Sue,
you to
you
kill
are
him.
here.
Just knock him
And
out.
Team
Four fists.
Team
Hotel.
Bromance, you are currently going up the stairs.
Is
You're
there,
giving me a little
so we're
Donkey
in
Konga.
the second. How many levels are there to this tower? Roughly.
Unclear.
But judging
Um,
by how long it took to get up to second
I use
level,
close combat.
what would my educated guess be based on what I saw outside of it?
Make an intelligence check.
Guard is
Okay.
normal type and super effective.
That is a. I almost said a 0.
He's
but
holding
that's
the
an
metal
8.
coat for
Okay.
some reason.
Several layers, more than two.
More than 2.
More than two. Probably less than 5. More
Unfortunately, he is the oblivious trait.
Got it.
Than two. All right.
Ability.
So you guys are currently going up the stairs. The guards above you are currently out of line of sight. The guards below you are currently out of line of sight. There's just you and this guy here
In the stairs.
on the stairs. However,
If he falls, he's wearing armor. It's gonna be loud.
Can you guys listen?
Don't crit fail.
he does have a shield and he's wearing chainmail.
For us,
What are
is
you
there
ordering?
Save.
Is there any,
Save game. Save game.
It's Iron Man mode.
Is there anyone else?
Team Iron Man.
Is there anyone else in the room up here with us, other than Sue and the guard?
Well, you don't know.
There
Any
are
other guards.
You don't see any guards, but there are some doorways.
Where
heading
are
off.
the doors? I'd love to know.
Doors would be center of these little blocks. They're just to represent that there is a thing.
Invisible means walls can't see you either.
That totally passed over my head.
No, that's what being an actual ghost is.
Don't kill him and grab onto him so it doesn't make a bunch of noise.
Are you doing this now in the stairway?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to knock the guard out with a flurry of blows
pass
to
on
his
your head.
noggin.
All right, so
And I'm going. And after when he does this, I'm going to
Catch him so he doesn't.
just steady him.
Too bad.
okay.
Can anyone
Are you
touch
grappling him
the
at all, or are you
silence?
just going for it?
Isn't
I'm
that
just
a
going
spell?
for it.
All right.
Not
make-
lethal
It is a spell.
attacks
It is in
trying
fact.
to
A,
knock
it is a
him
spell,
out.
Micah.
Understand.
That makes sense.
Make your attack rolls.
Understandable.
What?
Alright,
For an
so
assassin.
first one.
Someone that can assassin.
is-
Non-lethal.
Yeah, I've already declared that they are all
Okay.
non-lethal. It's a 14, so that
Miss.
misses. There's a 28.
Hits.
Sorry, not 20, 18. So that's one hit.
Hits.
That's a miss. So that's 3.
So you're taking that
17.
Hits.
So that's 2 hits. And the last one misses. So
Alright.
2 hits.
Oh man.
You better hope it's enough.
So the first one that hit was 7.
Okay.
And another 7.
That's 14 total?
Yep.
He is unconscious.
Good job, guys.
So if he dunks the first one, second one hits him right across the face. Third one whiffs, and then the fourth one, and he is out. You go to catch him.
Yes, I catch him.
Catch him. Do make a dexterity check, please.
Dexterity check.
You fumbling.
Total 20. Wait.
Okay.
Yes, total check or saving throw?
Check. not
Okay.
saving throw.
Total 20.
He drops his shield, but you catch it before it hits anything. What are you doing?
Nice.
I'm gonna. So with him helping me help me.
I could just carry him. Actually, we might be the same strength. You're stronger than me.
So
I'm bigger than you.
carrying him, making him look like he's still not unconscious. I'm gonna go up and try and find a closet somewhere,
So I, like,
or
have
somewhere I can hide him.
my lower pair of arms is like moving his legs. I'm like behind him and just going.
Both of you make a performance check.
Friggin's actually pretty good.
Ooh, that was actually not bad. 17.
Okay.
Also 17.
Hey!
Team bromance for the win. So you came up the stairs. You see that there's 2 guards up here along with Savin. And you see that probably the closest room to where you are would be on this side here.
Okay, we're gonna go move there.
Do I need to roll perception to see if I'm aware of them? Or is it kind of obvious there? Are they being subtle, or
We're just walking. It's all business as normal.
So
just us and another guard walking around.
so perception to hear you then? I suppose.
Yeah.
Where are
Yeah,
you
no,
carrying it?
I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
We're propping him up so he looks like he's walking.
All right. So you guys are
Doing a
gonna
very
walk
good job of it,
into
too.
this room here.
Yes.
All right. I would like you guys. I guess since you're leading the charge here,
Mhm.
I would like you to roll a percentile for luck.
Yee.
I've never done this before.
Roll for luck. That would be 50.
50.
Wait, what?
50.
40 plus 10 is 50.
No, that's
40
40.
plus 0. 0 is 0.
10, isn't
It's a 10.
Yes, but as a 0,
It's a
it counts as 0.
It's a 0?
it? So it'll
Yeah.
only
If
be
the ones
a 10
place
if
is a
it's-
0.
What do you mean it's a 10?
So you.
So on a
It's a-
D10, that would be a 10.
So how do you
as a
get 100?
percentile.
How do you get 100?
They have to
then?
be all zeros.
That's all zeros.
Oh.
Because, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
the
dumb.
special roll.
40.
I know.
40. As you walk in there is a guard in this small display area. Hey,
Everything okay?
what's going on here?
There's
They had a high performance.
there's a ghost loose. We're checking around here. Everything okay?
So far in here, I did hear a bit of a crash and a bang.
Yeah, there's a ghost on the loose. Just stay here and make sure nothing happens.
Alright. Is that guy alright?
He's fine. Close the door.
Make a deception check.
It's fine. You like wave his arm.
I'm just making-
21.
Okay, he's like,
Classic.
alright.
He's,
Take care.
He's
What?
just a bit shaken from the encounter with the ghost earlier.
Close
Yeah,
encounter
alright.
of the
Alright. Of which
phantom
kind? Alright.
Close encounter of the
So you
stricken kind.
walk out.
Backpedal.
Okay. As that was happening, Team Cap, what are you doing? You are now
We're following the
no
guard.
Cap.
Oh.
Team
Me.
Cat.
Yeah. So you are back here. You do see that they start walking over here. For some reason, Forum's making a guy's legs.
Whatever.
They're in the middle of the room. There are these there's 4 doors. They start heading towards this one.
I'm going to go towards the door on this one.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can get all the way to that one.
The door is currently open.
I'm going to peek inside.
All right. Make a perception check.
16.
All right. There's no one in here right now.
Go in, boy.
I step inside.
Step inside. All right. There are some more display cases in here.
Should we
Be
roll
lying.
perception for noticing her go into the door next to us?
No, because she's
There
invisible.
was no door to
Invisi
open.
and
It was already
stealthy.
I know
open,
where
so
you
she
are.
just walks
Oh,
in.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Hilarious. eyes.
So are you doing anything?
I'm just looking for dragon blood.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, yeah. 22.
22. You don't see.
There's nothing but death.
You see that there's one file.
A file or a vial?
Same thing.
Yes.
That's not the same
Wait.
thing.
Kind of it is.
I said a file, like.
No,
As in,
no.
Like paper.
PHIAL.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Does
Which
it
is
have a label?
it does not have a label. And there are some
Just says drink me.
rings
Okay.
as well.
File.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Oh, don't
Is
try and.
the file inside a
What?
No,
A
I
glass
have a
case?
genius plan.
It is.
Genius, and I already rolled for it, and it went well. Don't worry.
You kind of have to tell me what you're planning on doing before you start rolling things.
I'm going to.
With you suits.
Animal House.
Do you want me to roll again?
Sure. What are you trying to do?
I'm going to deceive this guard.
Okay.
It's going to be amazing.
All right.
I hope. I had a good beginning roll. Okay, that's.
Were you deceiving
Okay.
me?
It's just deceiving him.
I need to set a DC here.
So, I'm going to sit down and act like I'm meditating for a moment, and then bolt up and say, if you had any dragon's blood, where would you keep it?
Okay.
This ghost is hunting for dragon's blood.
All right. So
I can sense
This
it.
is a brilliant
make
plan.
a performance check and then a deception check.
How loudly
My
are you going to
decep-
say
I already
this out of
made-
curiosity?
I'm not going to say it subtly. Like, I'm acting like...
Yeah.
Can I roll perception? Do you
My,
want to say
my,
that?
my deception that I rolled earlier, do you want me to roll again? Like, I just rolled before on this turn.
Just
I'll just roll again.
just roll everything in. Start with the performance check though.
That's a 10.
That passive
Alright.
perception is pretty high, I think.
And then a 15 for deception.
All right. So you sit down and the guard's like, "Wait, what's he doing?"
You're another guard, so you would know.
Do I? So what?
You don't have no idea what I'm doing.
That's true. Well,
And-
I mean,
and
I
you're
could,
a guard with him.
I could
Just
pretend
shrug.
to be a guard knowing what that looks like.
You don't know what he's doing. You don't know. His
You don't
Yeah,
know what
do
he's
I
doing.
myself know it? Yeah.
That's why are you asking me questions of your plan? Will my plan work?
I mean, if you roll high enough, probably.
And you do things smart.
Genius.
I don't know. But, you know. Wait, so you're sitting down still?
I'm sitting down and acting like I'm meditating.
I don't know, but it looks important. We better wait for him.
All right. And then you.
And I bolt up. If you had any dragon's blood, where would you keep it? This ghost is hunting for it, and I fear that if it gets a hold of some, there will be disastrous consequences.
Well, we have various magical, mythical beast parts
Dragon's
upstairs.
blood.
If we have
Which
it, that's
floor?
the next floor up.
Okay, let's go.
Ben, my passive perception is 15. I would hear this, right?
I'm not being subtle.
He's
The
yelling,
whole
so
floor
yes.
heard
I'm not
this.
yelling,
My passive
but
Alright,
I'm not
I
being
am
subtle.
following them.
And if the
Alright,
ghost
you
were
start
I have
looking
passive
for us-
perception.
What?
I have passive perception.
So
It's a 12.
you guys are currently in the room moving the body. As this is happening.
Like in the background, just watching.
It's just like it's that intense scene. It's like
Okay, so are they running away?
They are starting to run.
Okay, so then we're gonna dash over and put the body in the other room.
Okay. Throw the body.
Right
on the
on
ground
top of
there.
you.
Wait,
I'm already out. I'm following them.
how long would it take to tie him up?
I
don't
would
you
say
just
they would
close
take
the
an
door?
action.
Okay.
Or like
I can just
that
hold
would
him
be
and
like a
spin
6
him while
second
you
delay.
hold the rope.
Okay, so I'm gonna tie him up and stuff.
That's how the human
Yeah,
body
him.
works.
Something in his
What's
is
mouth.
there a door?
What?
To-
I'm gonna tie him up and gag him.
Okay.
if there's a door, you might want to close the door.
Yeah, I'm closing the door.
Okay. Close the door.
Search for keys.
All right.
Oh, does the guard have keys on him?
Make an investigation roll.
I can tell the best.
This is so fun.
This is the classic
14.
infiltrate
14.
tower.
You help?
Yeah, okay.
In case that makes a difference.
No, 14.
All right. Yeah, you find there is a small key ring. You don't know if this is the keys to everything or if this is just some keys.
Great, I want to try locking the door.
Okay. That's gonna take a roll luck
Percentile?
percentile.
Oh, mama.
Because
Here
I
we
I can't
go.
help you with rock.
86.
First try.
Let's go. Let's follow them.
All right.
We're gonna follow them.
You take the keys with you, right?
Wait.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, you would smell that the guard is Gregory too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I have no way of conveying that.
Ah,
I mean, I guess I do.
we'll follow suit.
I point to the one that's Gregory.
Do you understand that is the question?
Yes, I understand. Trust me, I've worked with him before. I know how this works.
It's just a lot easier with something with opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
Alright, so
We'll
you
do-
guys all rush up to the second
No,
story.
Oh wait, Slither.
Yes,
Alright,
sneak-
Sneak has
sneak
Sneak
has-
has the
yeah.
opposable thumbs. It's a lot easier with something that
So we're at the
has.
second story. This
hands.
is where the dragon's blood would be
It's
found.
very
Yeah,
difficult
this
when I'm
is where
showing you. He's like,
mythical beast
can't
parts
even
are.
point very well.
Yeah.
Dude, we're just
He's
gonna
kind of-
loot everything.
Mythical beast parts are. We can find more than what we need.
Right.
in a game.
14.
Yeah.
Okay,
Investigation.
investigation. Alright.
And I'm telling the guard also, we need hurry, we need to find
Should
the
we be
dragon's blood.
uncomfortably close to Captain Sue?
Yes.
Please don't do that.
You feel a
Wait,
wet
hang on,
snout
hang on.
in
Hang
your,
on.
in your back.
Hang on. Is there anyone around?
There's this guard and these people.
How close are they to Sue? Would they be able to heal me if I whispered?
She's
Seems
currently
like-
being like 15 feet back, so
Okay.
probably not if you whispered.
I could yawn loudly.
Sue, it's okay. We're not going to let them find you.
He's like,
Hey Sue, don't worry. We won't alert anyone's location.
We've got you back, don't worry.
Roll a sleight of voice check.
I'd give you a
Slide of
thumbs
voice.
up, but
Kidding.
Sleight of voice.
you wouldn't see it.
You get a poke in the eye. Kidding.
You can pat him on the shoulder.
I do. I turn around and I.
Start pegging the chainmail.
I'm not wearing
drop.
chainmail. I'm not wearing chainmail.
Oh, okay.
I do not have disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, good
I'm
for
not
you.
wearing
we're
chainmail.
investigating for dragon's blood.
Alright, so roll investigation check with advantage because guard is helping you.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay. He's like, well, dragon skull, dragon parts. And on the wall over here, there is a dragon skull mounted on the wall with dragon
It's like an on-card.
bits right below it. He rushes over.
Does he grab the dragon's blood?
He is looking at the cases and he's like, okay,
It's Mac's turn. Take him now.
what?
Dragon's blood. We need dragon's blood.
Okay, what do we need it for? What do we need to do?
We
need
just
to
need
protect
to-
it? Do we...
We need
Yes,
to
we
take
need to
it
get rid of
and keep it in our possession at all costs. If the ghost grabs it, it will disappear.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll deal with that. I'll put it away where it needs to go.
All right.
Okay,
He starts patting. Do you have keys?
I don't have keys.
No.
I have keys.
That's fine. Does he not have his keys?
He doesn't have his keys on him at the moment.
Well, which one is the dragon's blood?
No, I don't
It's
either.
the big file right there.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Oh no.
That's-
Declare
What if
your action
What if it's
before you roll.
trapped?
Wait a second. Wait. Wait, is it locked or something? Is
It's
that
in a
what-
locked display case.
Oh wait. No, dang it. Oh. That would be so
Oh, you
hilarious.
can't
though.
cast knock.
It would be so hilarious.
Oh no.
But I
I
couldn't.
don't know if I'll do that.
Wait.
Oh no.
I could, but
I
it would be
rushed in at
You
this
could use a
moment
decanter of
and
endless
just-
lava to melt the rock.
Sure, that wouldn't be.
You know
Sure, you could have been following.
Right.
And then move us to.
Okay.
Wait, how loud is the knock noise?
I want to stab him.
I so want to just be like, yeah, I have the keys. Dun, dun, dun.
Why don't you make the
Hold on.
skull fall onto the display case?
What do I? Ooh, wait.
So now that we're up
Wait.
here,
I have
I mean, I could use sending again and tell you
is
to,
something going on?
to
What's going on up here?
Hold on. I use prestidigitation to make it look like there's a ghostly hand reaching for the vial inside the case.
Okay.
There you go.
It's a harmless
Break it
sensory
open! We
lose.
need to break it open!
Oh, okay. He takes his sword, cracks it on the case, and it's all crack opens. He raises for another blow. Anyone can help him?
No.
I could grab his face and slam it in.
No, I'm not.
Gregory, why don't you help him since you look like another guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
sure. Wait, help as in
You
like
can take out your rapier and go.
If you
Sure.
if you break it first, you could grab the vial first.
Roll a strength check.
Okay, and while he's doing this, I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Wait.
It's fine. We can play it off as he got attacked by the ghost.
yeah, that's a 3 to strength.
Okay,
You-
Nothing
Bit
happened.
more crack.
that is a 13 to hit him with my javelin. Or my spear.
You hit him.
I hit
Non-lethally,
him.
please.
Lethally.
It was lethally. I apologize, but it was lethal.
No,
for all
what are you
intents
doing?
and purposes.
For your neutral good?
Yeah.
so many
just
things.
hang out together.
So you're the no good squad.
Basically,
you're
good
NGs.
is just
Okay, what's
nope.
my D?
We just do what we think is good-ish, sort of. At the
That
time.
was a 5 damage.
5
Friggin' and Torn have
And
so much
then-
in common that we didn't plan out.
Oh, wait, sorry. What was your to hit again? You was 14?
14 or 15.
Oh, that didn't hit. I was looking at his hit points, not his armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That was just
Well-
so no, that missed.
I just rolled a 15 too. Deception. That's plus my 7 of deception to act as if the ghost is getting inside my head.
Okay.
22.
22.
So you start. You
So it's like I'm kind of like that, and I just like.
You're like,
I just-
oh my,
the vial.
Go. That is when I will attack him non-lethally to knock him out.
Okay, make your attack rolls.
Alright, so could you keep track of hits and misses?
Yes.
Alright, so first attack.
I need
Nope.
to move.
Okay.
Second attack. Nope.
What's along this wall, Ben?
Third attack. Nope.
Spike aces.
Fourth attack. Nope. Fifth attack. I don't think so. That's a 14.
Miss.
Great. I'm gonna shield bash him then.
Make an attack roll.
He's still frantically going for the
non-lethally.
case, though.
Okay.
That's so bad.
Can I hit the thing with my sword again?
Sure.
That's a 19.
Strength again?
Hits. Yeah.
19 hits.
I have an
For-
18 to strength to whack the case.
All right. It cracks more. You take 1 point of psychic damage.
I was whacking the
So-
case.
First attack
Eldritch
dealt
Blast.
8 damage,
I don't
Alright.
know that,
and my
but-
second was a nat 20
Okay.
Why am I taking
For-
so much damage?
Because you're attacking a case in a magical tower.
11 more
Probably
damage.
defended by magic.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethal, all non-lethal.
Non-lethally, he is dead.
You've killed her.
You rolled. Your second attack was his hit point maximum.
Oh no.
So you sort of just, and you see his eyeballs. He gets kind of glassy look in his eyes, and he sort of goes across it a bit. A little bit of blood comes out of his eyes. He, bam, face plants on the stone floor.
Oh, that was brilliant, Torin. Thank you.
Okay, he's not okay.
All right, we can
To,
get
to
this
be,
open.
to be completely clear, he's not totally dead, like actually dead, because the second attack, if you had rolled both attacks like that, he would be.
Yeah.
But
Can I use a
he's
healer's
not.
kit on him?
Yeah, but he is like unconscious.
Okay,
and
so I'm
probably-
going to stabilize him though.
Okay, cool.
What are
Okay.
you doing?
You stabilize
Just
him.
want to make sure he doesn't die.
I suppose. We need to get this open now.
I'm going to pull out the keys and
Go.
try opening it.
Roll luck.
on the cracked lock?
Well, no, we're hitting
Cracked
glass.
Oh, okay.
19.
First one, key track. Nope, doesn't work.
Great.
How many keys are there?
There's 5 keys.
So you could try 5 more times then?
Yeah,
5 more times.
That's a 99.
that one works.
Okay, great.
You open it up.
Can
I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is it a... dang, it's a trap. No, wait. Shieldmaster is... Dang it, just spells. Dang it. Math. 23. Sorry.
Come
Okay.
on, you're an engineer.
So you take half of this. There is a burst of radiant damage.
Ooh, that's fun. You know,
Uh,
Halen would have been resistant to that.
So you're
That
taking
one
a
is
quarter of the
cocked.
damage then?
Yes.
That's 6, 9, half,
To 4.
4.
56. Great. Well,
It's open.
I would like to sleight of hand grab the ball.
Forearm looks concerned.
Make a sleight of hand check.
You just
Um,
took damage.
Oh.
Why do you sleight of hand?
It's okay,
It's just
I'm
your
fine.
friends around.
Because that was a natural 20.
wait.
She wants to grab it.
She also
before we-
doesn't know that you're.
She doesn't know Gregory's.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
she doesn't
that
know
you are
Gregory is
not a
Gregory.
Guard.
You guys look back at the file and it's gone.
I'm running away.
That should be fine.
Good job, Sue.
Nice.
Why don't you escort us out, Gregory? You're a god. That
We
makes
should
sense to me.
we should make haste though, so we could
Yes.
so they could have an excuse for why there's dead bodies or
Yes.
Is there
unconscious
anything
bodies.
out that's not in a display case?
You can make an investigation check.
Alright, I'll turn back into Spriggan.
Good
Oh,
job,
there's so
buddy.
much good stuff we could have here.
Sorry
Oh, yeah,
about
was
that
there
last
anything
one.
else on
I
the list?
totally
I'm
whiffed.
I'm gonna make a
Or 22?
quick
22 investigation around.
Yeah, I'm just looking for some.
Anything else on the list?
You find
Yeah.
You only missed 4
There
hit
are
points,
other
right?
things on the list. If there was an
Yeah.
angel
I'm gonna
feather,
cast
maybe it would be
healing
in this
word on
one.
you at first.
you do find
Nice, assume I'm
a
special.
collection. There are some feathers.
Yeah, you can
What
see
they're from
that.
is unclear.
Are they in a display case?
They are in a display case. And you also see there
No, it's
is
great, sounds-
another place that has a over on this wall here. There's another little room in which there is a suit of armor,
No.
a
No.
fancy-looking jug, and a deck of cards.
I'm not doing that.
Look at Miss Mayonnaise.
Is Torin heading back this way yet?
Yeah, he's starting to head over.
I would like to sleight of hand his keys.
Okay.
All right,
You can just ask, you know.
No.
Okay.
Rogue's getting to rogue. She's having fun.
Rogue,
She's invisible. She has to take advantage.
Why
So would
not?
she have advantage since she's invisible?
I'm not sure.
You only have advantage on stuff check.
Okay,
All and stuff.
Rules as written.
19.
19. Okay, make a perception check.
I'm right here too. So technically I could
3.
also possibly...
Wait, perception?
Yeah.
5. Wait. 8.
5.
17.
So neither of you notice.
And the keys would have disappeared too.
Yeah.
Like the vibe. Okay, I take them over to the display case where the feathers are, and I'm going to try to use the keys to open it.
All right.
Would she remember which key?
Did you see which key opened it?
I
mean,
mean,
she
I
was
was
close
watching,
enough to
I was
grab the
waiting to
vial.
grab the vial.
Yeah. So you probably keep track of what key it is.
Okay,
Is it
so
the
I
same
use.
key?
I'm going to use that key to try to open it.
Cool. You do have thieves' tools.
Do I? I thought
You're
I was
a
just
rogue.
proficient with them. I don't know if
But
I
the
have
keys are faster.
Just
Right.
use the key.
Keys are faster.
I'm just reminding you that you do have
I know.
lockpicks. Okay.
If it was an emergency.
Oh, but you're gonna take radiant damage.
We don't know that. We cracked the.
That's true.
You guys
That's
were
true. You
breaking
could crack.
it.
That's true.
I was watching and I'm using
Yeah,
the
he took a
key.
psychic and you took a radiant.
That's true. Yeah.
So.
Does the key
okay.
work?
Yeah. It opens. Which case are you opening?
The one with the feathers.
Okay. So yeah, it opens up.
Okay,
You
I
took the
grab the
product.
feathers.
You grab feathers.
And I put them in my backpack.
Yep.
Put the other stuff next to the vial.
Alright.
That room's open?
This is the room. Yeah. So over here is where the feathers were. This room is open. This is where you saw
The cards, the
there's
armor,
the
and the
cards, the armor, and the jug.
No, I don't
If
want
you
to
take the jug, you can make mayonnaise.
I don't think that's what it does, Skeleton.
I mean, it could be an alchemist
The
jug.
jug of mayonnaise.
That means that we could have both of those. I just need a missile.
You
must take the deck of
Jug of
Did you get-
summoning
did you get
hellhounds.
A jug of some.
Possibly have gotten
I'm
a
making
missile,
that.
I don't know.
A jug of summon hellhound.
Okay. Looking fine.
You just pour in the hellhound. Just.
I'm going
It is
to
hostile to
cross
everything.
over to the other side of the room
Okay.
and use my display key to get into that room I was in the first one.
Okay.
Because-
So downstairs.
Jug
No,
Right.
no. In this room, but there's the one that
Oh, okay. Here.
Jug of
Yeah.
summon.
All right.
What's in that side?
In this side,
that was the one that had the smaller vial, but I didn't know if that was what it was.
that was downstairs.
Oh, that was downstairs.
That was one layer. You're on the 3rd floor.
And we went up since
We
that.
went up really fast.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. Yeah, I want to go back there.
So you go back downstairs.
And we're all heading out.
So downstairs, you see there is a bound
Oh,
and
that's
gagged
right.
card.
That's right.
Roll luck.
I mean, you're invisible still, so.
46.
He is.
Can I whack him on the head to knock him out again?
You sure can.
Please
So
don't
that
kill
would
me.
take off your invisibility.
That
It's an
too.
attack.
He can't see me.
No, we can't.
But if you
Wow.
don't knock him out, you made an attack.
He can't see me.
If you do knock him out, you made an attack anyway.
Wait, what?
But she would go
Whisper in
past
his
other
whisper
guards.
tenderly in his ear.
I'm gonna lean down next to him and go, "You're still dreaming, baby."
Roll a persuasion check.
15.
15.
Go back to sleep, honey.
Alright. And you.
Oh, that was better. That was 27.
Cool. So you go to unlock the.
Yeah, I go to grab
But you know,
this.
Sue's good with kids too.
Open it up. Grab the
Wasn't there rings in that display case?
There were
too?
some rings too.
Take all of them.
I can't take them all.
Okay, you take a bunch of rings.
Why aren't you taking everything?
What?
So why aren't you taking everything?
Take the
You don't
guard.
need everything. You
I
just
don't.
want the shiny
One,
stuff.
I don't need everything, and two, I also want to get out with you guys. I don't want to get out later than you guys too much.
I mean, technically, we don't need anything here.
I also don't know exactly how long this invisibility is going
It's
to
only an
last.
hour.
So
Yeah, but she doesn't know that.
Yeah, and I don't know
How
that.
long has it been since I cast
Not
it?
an hour.
Not an hour.
Not an hour. It's been like 5 minutes.
But I'm not entirely sure,
Oh, that
so
is
I don't
true.
want it to go
Wow.
away.
You guys just pull
Only 62.
a really
Wait.
fast heist.
And it worked.
Without any planning whatsoever.
At this point, are
This is
they
great.
already past me, or are we? about to
They
see-
are heading downstairs.
All right, I'm just
This
gonna
is
follow right
basically
behind him.
Arceus Artifacts all over again.
So-
We're out.
I
Alright,
need
so-
people who
Tell me
do
when we
magic.
get to the bottom.
You guys get to the bottom.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Gregory, when we get down, tell them it's taken care of, but there are a few
Nope.
injuries down there.
Before they do anything, I'm rolling deception. That is a 16.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell the lady. So
Get that out.
your master is going to be fairly disappointed. You might want to send some guards up to take care of some of the wounded. The ghost got away with something.
Okay.
Actually, that wouldn't be a deception, would it?
No?
That's the truth.
The ghost got away with something.
Well, whatever it is, she's like, yeah,
He's
yeah.
not going to be happy.
Well, at least with the chain of command, I'm not in the firing line. Thanks for the heads up. All
There's
right.
a couple guards up there.
Vincent! Get out here! And the guard comes up and she's like, okay, there's some wounded upstairs. You better go deal with it. And if you find any magic stuff lying out in the open, put it back. I'm checking your pockets when you walk out. Yeah, Vincent.
Let's go.
Grab on the- oh, and first.
Alright.
I don't think she likes her job.
We will not be
I don't
back
think so
tomorrow. Or the day after.
Okay,
You told us
good to
this was the
know.
most unpleasant experience.
Fine.
We're never coming back.
1 out of 5 star rated, never coming back. Horrible hotel.
Quick, let's run back to town and leave Chakal there.
Oh, I forgot.
Wait, I should call.
Oops.
I should probably. Yeah, Gregory would probably do something about that
Alright,
after that.
Are we out?
Let's leave.
alright.
Alright,
Yeah,
yes,
so you
alright,
guys
that's
start
where
heading
we
back to town?
Yeah, head back to
Well,
town.
I'm gonna say, wait, Chakal's over there still.
Are you still a guard, by the way?
Yeah.
Well, how long does it last? Like all the time?
Forever. You're stuck like this now.
Your guard, you slowly revert.
Until I cast
to
it
a-
again.
You slowly revert to guard.
You now have 11 hit points.
Oh, it's also
You're
an hour.
1/8 challenge rating.
It's an hour.
Cool.
Okay.
Can you remove the spell at will?
You could slap him.
Dude, that would work for both of us. I'm kidding. I don't know that actually.
So are we out of earshot?
Yeah,
Can we just assume that Chakal is conscious and coming with us?
sure. Although she freaks out when she sees a guard there. Like, whoa, whoa,
Can she
what
just
are you doing?
wake up and auto follow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, so
Are you going to unguardify before you leave?
If I can.
After we're out of.
You could
After
walk,
we're out
you
of
could
sight.
walk us out of our eyesight and then
Yeah.
just keep going.
Huh?
As you're
As
walking
the guard, you are escorting us away from this tower until
Right.
you disappear, then you change back.
Sure.
do you
But I
clarify
mean-
this to anybody?
To who? As a-
To people in general.
Like your
That I'm escorting them?
boss? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say something like, I'll escort these. I'll escort them out or something like that. I don't know.
All right.
Goodbye.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. I walk out and hits my butt and I'm just like, ah!
You're
No!
still invisible, so I guess it would happen.
Yeah, I'm so
All right.
visible.
So you guys make your way out.
Angrily punch the door and then come.
Gosh dang it.
Are you guys just assuming Sue is following you, or do you guys? Okay.
Yeah. Once you're out of earshot, I'm gonna say, well, Captain, that was excellent
No
job.
response.
I still being invisible. Yes, and I even got some good stuff out of that.
What all did you grab?
Well,
Just a voice coming out of nowhere.
yeah, pretty much. I'm just walking next to Torin and still invisible. Well, I didn't get the dragon's blood, which is good. But on my way out, I also nabbed some feathers, which could be angel feathers, but I need somebody to tell me for sure. I got another file of something and some rings. Ben, how many rings did I pick up?
200.
1,200.
9 rings.
If they're all like that, 1 9
9 rings to rule them all.
like 5 ruby rings. You now have
You grabbed 5 rings.
$25,000.
Okay. And I got 5 rings. Yeah,
Good job.
thanks.
You can make it back to the hut by nightfall.
Okay.
Alright.
If I could see Sue's hand, I would grab it and kiss it, but I can't see her hand.
Okay, so...
Do the fingertips just like slightly brush as we're walking side by side?
Yes.
Oh, and there goes that battery. Can you grab me the battery that was there?
When we get back, I need to ask all of the magic people a question.
Oh, we're at the cabin first.
No, I said a question.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Not the question. What even is the?
Will you
marry
marry
me? Considering the party, that would be the question for the non-magic person.
Yeah.
What is it?
Will you marry me?
Oi!
You'll go on a date with me once and then die.
That's how it works.
I feel like that was
Killer.
Idris.
And
Actually, that's kind of what
And
happened.
Jason.
Jason, Idris, the
It's
tiefling.
like- Yes, he
The
considered
teamwork
his
was
life
different.
as
That was
soup.
not a date. Unless
It
it
was
was
a
a
fling.
blind date.
It was.
Sort of. So you guys make it back to the hut.
Don't worry, Sue. If it's meant to last, it will.
Aww.
So,
Like torn in me.
Third
are you
wheel.
going to...
I know,
Like,
right?
would Spriggan just like get super jealous or just like be totally?
Spriggan.
He'd be happy. Did he just...
No, I was thinking Torn.
You'd be a
If
combination of
Sue
super
and
jealous
Torn
and
get
super
together,
oblivious.
then Spriggan is the child and the pet at
Yes!
the same time.
Wonderful.
alright,
He's
so,
also the oldest.
Yes.
so you
Whatever.
guys make it to the hut.
Yeah.
You guys gonna keep watching on anything? You guys, what are you doing?
Oh, I need to. Okay.
I
I
have
will.
spell slots back.
Gregory, Sabin, and Spriggan aside, and I go, guys, I need some help.
Arcana check.
I need Arcana checks, basically.
That's a 9.
Alright.
Right?
I show you guys the rings, the other file, and yeah, the feathers too.
So
my
can I'll choose the 9 to be
Yeah.
for the rings.
Okay.
Wait, are we doing one
The
for all of them?
18 is
Yeah.
for the feathers,
Okay.
and there's a natural 1 for the vial.
Cool.
So you looked at the feathers.
You have no idea what the vial is.
No.
You aren't really aware that the rings were. The feathers sure are feathery.
But
Um,
not angel
They don't
feathers.
have any innate magic to them.
Like an angel might have. Or I wouldn't know.
Unclear. You haven't
Okay.
actually met one.
That is
so.
true. That is true.
I mean, you've almost met one.
What did you say?
The only roll of note is on the rings I got a 15.
Okay.
Would anybody like to attune
They
to the
are
rings?
magic.
Oops.
They are magic.
You got magic rings.
I did have magic rings.
I do like rings.
Spriggan,
I'll
would you
use an
like one?
18 for the.
Yes,
He
please.
puts one in his
Oh wait,
Well, we
I
don't know what
should've
they do
done
yet. I
those in
don't want to
order.
hurt you.
That's fine.
Okay.
I guess I need to choose the order first, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
well, the first one I wanted to do to the vial,
Mhm.
which was an 18,
Okay.
and now we roll the second two because I hadn't chosen
Can you learn identify?
one.
No. It's a
Let's see.
wizard thing.
For the feathers, let's say.
or, you know, a utility warlock.
True. That's a 7.
That gets ousted by the party.
And that's a the last thing, which the rings I haven't said yet, right? So 21.
You had all the
21. You
things to
do
help
get
Africa.
a better idea of what some of the rings are. One with what's written on it. It appears to be a ring of spell storing.
You got spells.
Get some identify stored in there.
Wait, a ring of
Still
spell?
some
That's a
invisibility
thing?
in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean like
You can cast something
we
inside,
had a
and then you
whole
can save it for later.
conversation with the glyph of warding? It's just use the ring of spell storing.
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Cool.
Not quite, but kind of. So basically, it can store up to.
Level 1 spell slots.
You can store up to 5 levels. So you can have
Store.
1 level 5 spell in there,
Or 5 level 1.
or 5 level
It's
1s.
gonna have summon greater
Oh.
demons in it.
Do I get anything on the
tell? Can you tell
vial?
if it's filled?
Unclear at this moment.
Okay.
Because
Summon
I
greater
figured that
demon.
out.
Find out next week.
There is another one which has several ram's heads on it.
Oh, I know what that
Cannot spell.
It's really cool.
One of the rings seems to just be very intricate and fancy. But you're unclear
Just a
on that
nice
point. So you have an idea what 2 of these rings are. You don't know what the rest.
No, Spriggan.
Well, do I know?
Gregory
I
has
I
some.
see the ram's heads. Do I see know anything? Do I know anything about it?
Nope, ram's heads.
Okay.
I'm assuming you tell him that.
I'm writing all this down.
Yeah, I'm saying this. Oh,
And then he
here's some rats.
and then you got a good one on the fire.
Are we
right?
at the?
We're at the cabin. The
We're
abandoned
just hanging
cabin.
out.
Can I go fishing?
You can.
After I fail miserably at checking up the stuff out, I'm gonna go with Torin.
What do I roll for
18
that?
for the vial. Did you
I don't
say?
know. I'll
Uh,
transform.
Oh yes, it
I'll
appears to
transform
be
into,
a slightly magical poison.
Yeah.
Slither and help.
It
So
doesn't
it will
work.
deal
Spriggan's not getting it.
after you put it. After you apply
getting what?
The vial.
the vial of poison to a blade or a weapon of some kind, it
Why
will
would I
deal
want the
1d6
poison?
extra poison damage for one attack.
I can
after
do that
which point it's
myself.
used,
I need this.
and after that, and it won't fade away, so you don't have like a time limit on when you have to apply it. But after you make a hit, it goes away.
I'll try and nice.
That's what's in the vial.
How many
Use
hits
that.
do you have in it? So
No, I guess
Well, that would be for one
how long would it take
blade
to
or
use up?
one physical weapon, like one
Oh, does
melee
the
weapon.
file use one?
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole file.
or I believe it's 3 arrows, or is it 6 arrows? I'm not sure.
Okay.
I thought it was 10 pieces of ammunition.
Be epic.
It's 10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
What about a dagger?
it would still take the whole. coating.
Nice.
What would I roll to go fishing?
Scored some rings.
Roll survival, I suppose.
I'm
Yeah, that
helping
makes sense.
as Slither, trying to get fish near his line.
Uh,
I haven't had a chance to use Slither yet. I'm super happy.
Yeah.
19.
Oh yeah.
You catch a decent sized couple of fish, enough for dinner for your group. Not a very filling dinner, but it's a good dinner. You know, simple.
Hey
Thank you
team,
for dinner, Torin.
I got dinner.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Can I cook it?
Sure.
I don't want raw fish, so.
Make a. I suppose this would also be a survival check.
And Slither turns back into
Scrap
Spriggan.
some items and chuck them in the cooking pot.
15.
15. You make some out of some supplies in your pack. You
And Spriggan will just eat a
you
good
make
berry.
some nice fish, nice seared fish.
Sweet.
Nice.
Anything else you guys do?
Long rest.
We're
Long
gonna
rest
take
on
watch.
Who's on first watch?
I'll take that.
Okay, make a perception check.
Dark vision on
Can I
yourself.
take watch with him?
Sure.
Yay!
I'm also going to cast dark vision on myself.
Jacar's not here.
Well, she's
Chakala is passed out,
here,
very,
but
very
she's
asleep.
sleeping. Do I have to make a perception check too?
Yes.
Nah, it's okay. I got you.
Aw, thanks, man.
Roll me.
No, I did not.
No, I was talking about him.
Oh.
22.
Fair too.
What did you say? Perception?
Wait, all
Perception.
hit points you
24.
With disadvantage because
Oh.
it's dark and you're.
I don't have
Oh,
dark
one.
vision.
Never had it.
Dang it. No,
Oh,
I rolled
one
the same
that
thing.
Cool. So you have what?
24.
Wait.
You had 24, you said.
Yeah, 24.
And you are
22.
You both- staring off into the sunset. Does your eyes kind of hurt? You're staring at the sunset. So you stop.
And they look at
Nothing
each other.
of nothing of note, really.
Have a nice, pleasant conversation
Yeah.
about life.
Your watch comes to an end.
We should tap out 7.
I am
Spriggan
taking
has
a
dark-
long rest. I am
5.
getting spell slots back. I
Like-
only have
You
2.
do know that Spriggan casts dark vision on himself, so he has dark vision.
Okay.
Can we trust Spriggan? Okay.
You trust him.
So Spriggan's on second watch.
Yes.
Okay.
Spriggan watches. Roll a perception check.
I have a 2-man tent if you don't want to stay in the hut.
Perception
Seems a bit
is
forward, don't you
18.
think?
What? 18?
18.
Alright.
You know,
Again,
don't keep all your eggs in one basket in case of an ambush.
you don't see much, although you do see a
Yeah, just put
what
all
seems
the
to be like a
best in one
scout
place.
out of a pack of wolves does start
Exactly. You
going
bait
here,
them with the weak stuff and then
checking
you
out
hit
the,
them
the hut.
with the least expected.
I have sneak attack.
We
I
have
will
invisible
ritual
everywhere.
cast speak with animals.
I still have a really
Alright.
nice sneak
And
attack.
then
That is true.
I'll
Oh,
send
you
yeah.
got
Hello.
poison.
I do
and
have
rings.
poison.
What is this?
Well, what?
This is a giant home,
What's speaking
and
to
there
me?
are giants inside.
Tasty?
No, scary.
Oh. Do you
Oh,
know where
wolves.
Tasty is?
The wolves.
Wait, who is he?
He's talking to the wolves.
Be right back, and I'll go back inside. And is there any like leftover fish?
There's a little bit of leftover fish.
I'll throw him some leftover fish.
He eats it. More Tasty?
I don't think you like good berries. I'll go
Not
back
no
in,
berries.
and I guess take somebody's rations.
I do have rations, so
I'll take some of Maybe some salted pork or something from Torn's rations and
Gives it to the
give it to
wolf.
the wolf.
More tasty.
The wolf leaves it there, and it comes back with about 3 other
Oh
wolves.
gosh. Oh god.
They begin
Don't
eating.
feed the wild side.
They eat the salted pork.
Don't feed the squirrels. I'm a wolf.
More tasty.
More tasty. Come back inside and get more pork.
Then
Well,
this
thank you,
this
fellow
goes
wolves.
on until they have had their fill. You
Tor
are now
wakes up.
out 3 days rations.
Which I'm sure is
So,
fine for
anything
you.
eventful? Oh no, just a bunch of wolves showed up, but I fed them all your food.
You lost 3 days worth of food, by the way.
Better than using
Your watch
your
comes to
Before
one
my
taking
watch
the food
comes
in
to a
the
close
form of
after the
yourself.
wolves have gone off, I'm gonna go and find the bottle.
Okay.
No!
Roll a sleight of hand.
That is a 14.
Roll a perception with disadvantage because you're asleep.
What did you say?
Perception.
14.
14. You're really tired. You feel something kind of like crinkles your clothes a bit. but
And it's
like,
not me.
You're really tired.
It's not me.
Oh god.
Okay.
This.
You're a
flip
lady
it
and I
upside down
respect
over
that.
yourself.
It's not me.
What?
You're a lady and I respect that. It's not me.
You want
Take it off a
never
little
mind.
bit.
Don't
Okay.
say anything.
And I
He's
like
going
to
uncork
open it.
Is it
Oh no.
Make a strength check.
Please fail, please.
Have I gotten my spell slots back at this point?
Nope.
You're a
No.
warlock. You get them back on a short rest.
Oh, that's true.
That is
Oh,
a
I
10.
have my-
10. You. Dunk.
No!
There's a swirling.
I guess I should go.
All right. Which one of you idiots opened the bottle?
What is it?
Do we
And I'm
wait?
gonna leave that there.
That is a great place to leave
That
it.
was such a good one.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I am Ben Anderson.
Micah Morrow.
Kelton De La Cruz.
Grady Crossley.
Sam Tyler.
Micah Grabowski.
Bye bye.
It's been
Adios.
surreal.
Hey.